Have you ever gazed at the stars and wondered about our place in the universe? What would it be like to witness the birth of life itself? To see the first stellar divide? To watch as simple organisms learn to harness the power of the sun? Imagine a world without oxygen, without plants, without animals, a world where the very air would be toxic to us. As you lay here, let's float through the depths of time. Can you see what it would feel like to stand on the shores of Earth's beautiful oceans? The Earth was laid here billions of years ago before us. Imagine seeing the first creatures crawl from sea to land, to witness the slow dance of continents, the rise and fall of mountain ranges. What a moment that would be. These questions aren't just flights of fancy. They're windows into our past, glimpses of the incredible story of life on Earth. A story that spans way beyond time, countless species, and unimaginable changes. A story that, believe it or not, you're a part of. In the cosmic waves of time and space, our planet Earth stands as a jewel of life, a blue marble spinning in the vast emptiness of the universe. But this wasn't always so. Let your mind drift back through the eons to a time when our world was barely recognizable, a time about 4 billion years ago, when the spark of life first ignited on our young planet. An Earth without the lush green forests, without the bustling cities, without the familiar chirping of birds or the gentle lapping of waves on sandy shores. This planet we call Earth is an alien landscape, a world of roiling oceans and toxic skies. The air, thick with methane and ammonia, would be unbreathable to us. But in this seemingly inhospitable environment, something miraculous is about to occur. Beneath the churning waves of the planet-spanning ocean, in the inky depths where sunlight fears to tread, life is stirring. The very first living organisms, simple single-celled microbes, no larger than a speck of dust. These tiny pioneers, these bacterial ancestors, are the original inhabitants of our world. They float, invisible to the naked eye, in the vast primordial soup of the early Earth. These first life forms are anaerobic, thriving in an oxygen-free world. They are the masters of their domain, the sole inhabitants of a planet teeming with possibility. For centuries, they will reign supreme, slowly but surely changing the very nature of our world. The slow dance of evolution playing out over incomprehensible stretches of time. These microscopic life forms learned a new trick, the ability to harness the power of the sun itself. These are the cyanobacteria, the architects of Earth's breathable atmosphere. These tiny alchemists floating on the surface of the ancient seas, each one a minuscule factory converting sunlight into life-giving oxygen. With every passing year, every passing century, millennium, and eon, the atmosphere changes. The toxic gases of the early Earth are slowly replaced by the life-giving air we breathe today. This is the Great Oxygenation Event, a revolution on a planetary scale. It's a process that will take billions of years, but it's happening right before our mind's eye. The sky gradually shifts from its alien hues to the familiar blue we know today. But this gift of oxygen is a double-edged sword. For the anaerobic organisms that have ruled the Earth until now, this new atmosphere is poison. Witness the first mass extinction in Earth's history as countless species of anaerobic life succumb to the changing world. But life, in its infinite resilience, adapts and thrives. New forms emerge, better suited to this oxygen-rich world. Among them are the eukaryotes, complex cells with a nucleus, the ancestors of all complex life on Earth. Imagine these early eukaryotes, each one a bustling metropolis of cellular activity compared to their simpler predecessors. As we depict time, we begin to notice something strange. Some of these eukaryotic cells are not content to float alone. They begin to stick together, forming the first multicellular organisms. It's a leap of faith, a gamble that togetherness is better than solitude. Witness now the Cambrian explosion, a fireworks display of evolution lighting up the ancient oceans. In the geological blink of an eye, the seas fill with a dizzying array of multicellular creatures. There are arthropods with hard shells, like the trilobites, scuttling across the seafloor. Mollusks with their protective shells, and chordates, our own distant ancestors, begin to make their appearance. But even as the oceans teem with this new diversity, life has set its sights on a new frontier. On the edges of the ancient seas, where water meets land, a revolution is brewing. Some brave pioneers are about to take their first tentative steps onto dry land. A quiet beach on the edge of a vast, primordial ocean. And there, at the water's edge, something extraordinary is happening. Small, primitive plants, ancestors of today's mosses, begin to colonize the barren earth. They are soon followed by their more advanced cousins, the vascular plants, capable of growing taller and spreading further inland. But the plant pioneers are not alone in their conquest of the land. Picture the first animals venturing out of the water, not the familiar fish you might expect, but something far stranger. This is Tiktaalik, a creature caught between two worlds. Its fins are strengthening, becoming limbs capable of supporting its weight. Its gills are slowly transforming, developing the ability to extract oxygen from the air as well as the water. This is one of our earliest ancestors, bridging the gap between sea and land. As Tiktaalik and its descendants venture further inland, they encounter a world of untapped opportunity. The land is a blank canvas, waiting to be painted with the brushstrokes of evolution. Forests of giant ferns and horsetails spring up, their fronds reaching towards the sky. Insects take to the air, the first creatures to conquer this new frontier. And hot on their heels come the amphibians, the first true land vertebrates. Picture these early amphibians, their skin glistening with moisture as they hop from pool to pool. They are the vanguard of a new age, the pioneers of a terrestrial revolution. But they are still tied to the water, needing to return to lay their eggs. Evolution, ever restless, is already working on a solution. And so we come to one of the most significant innovations in the history of life, the amniotic egg. This miraculous package, complete with its own food supply and waste disposal system, frees its inhabitants from the need to return to water. The age of reptiles has begun. Picture a world where dinosaurs roam, where early mammals scurry in the shadows, where the first flowers bloom and the first birds take to the skies. This is our world, our history, the grand saga of life on Earth. Remember, you are part of this incredible story, the latest chapter in a tale 4 billion years in the making. We turn our gaze to a moment of unparalleled wonder, the genesis of life on our blue marble, Earth. Picture a primordial world, some 4 billion years ago, where the planet's surface churns with volcanic fury and cosmic impacts. Steaming oceans, their waters rich with organic compounds, lap against shores of bare rock under a sky devoid of oxygen. In this crucible of creation, molecules dance in a delicate ballet, driven by the relentless energy of a young, vibrant sun and the planet's own inner fire. The first stirrings of life, microscopic pioneers venturing into existence. These earliest forms, perhaps no more than self-replicating molecules, begin their grand odyssey in the nurturing warmth of hydrothermal vents. Here, in the ocean's depths, billowing plumes of mineral-rich water create a sanctuary for these fledgling life forms. As eons pass, these primordial entities evolve, diversify, and spread, painting the planet with an ever-expanding palette of biological innovation. Witness the miracle of photosynthesis emerging, as early microorganisms harness the power of sunlight, slowly transforming our world. Oxygen, once absent, begins to accumulate, changing the very color of our skies and seas. Life, in its inexorable march, colonizes every niche, from the deepest ocean trenches to the highest mountain peaks, each new form a testament to the adaptability and resilience of this cosmic experiment we call life. In this grand narrative of existence, we stand in awe of the journey from those first tentative molecules to the rich tapestry of biodiversity that now envelops our planet. Earth, once a barren rock, has been transformed into a living, breathing entity, a blue oasis in the vast cosmic ocean, bearing witness to the extraordinary power of life to reshape worlds and reach for the stars. In the soup of Earth's ancient oceans, a miracle unfolds, the emergence of life itself. Picture a world devoid of the familiar, where microscopic pioneers embark on an epic journey of existence. These first living organisms, mere specks in the vastness of our planet, are the architects of all life to come. Imagine a single bacterial cell, a masterpiece of simplicity and complexity intertwined. Its membrane, a gossamer thin barrier, pulses with potential, separating the spark of life from the chaotic world outside. Within this minuscule realm, molecules dance in an intricate ballet, orchestrating the very essence of being. These early microbes, invisible to the naked eye yet monumental in significance, harness the power of their environment. They feast on primordial nutrients, transforming raw elements into the building blocks of life. With each division, they multiply, spreading their influence across the vast, untamed seas. Observe as they adapt, evolve, and diversify. Some harness the sun's energy, painting the oceans with the first tints of green. Others delve into the depths, thriving in the darkness of hydrothermal vents. These microscopic marvels lay the foundation for all the wondrous diversity of life that will follow, a testament to the awe-inspiring power of nature's simplest forms. Vast, primordial oceans blanketed our young planet, a shimmering blue expanse stretching beyond the horizon in every direction. These ancient waters, teeming with possibility, cradled the very essence of life itself. Imagine a world without continents, where endless waves lapped at scattered volcanic islands, their rocky shores witness to Earth's fiery birth. In these depths, a miraculous alchemy unfolded. Hydrothermal vents, nature's own chemical laboratories, spewed forth a rich broth of minerals and organic compounds. Here, in the warm, nutrient-rich waters surrounding these underwater geysers, the first whispers of life emerged. Microscopic protocells, mere droplets of organized chemistry, danced in the currents, replicating and evolving in a primal ballet. The early Earth's atmosphere, devoid of oxygen, cast a reddish hue across the sky, painting the ocean's surface in otherworldly tones. Lightning crackled through methane-rich clouds, its electric fire igniting complex chemical reactions in the waters below. Each flash, each bubble rising from the depths, each ripple across the vast sea, all played their part in this grand symphony of creation, as our planet took its first tentative steps toward the vibrant biosphere we know today. Gaze upon the primordial Earth, a celestial orb shrouded in an alien atmosphere, vastly different from the life-sustaining air we breathe today. This ancient sky, a roiling cauldron of gases, paints a portrait of our planet's infancy, a world unrecognizable yet pregnant with potential. Methane and ammonia dominate this primeval cocktail, their molecules dancing in a cosmic ballet, creating a haze that stretches from horizon to horizon. Imagine standing on the barren, rocky surface, looking up at a sky tinted in otherworldly hues, perhaps deep purples or sickly yellows, as sunlight filters through the thick, toxic soup above. The air, devoid of the oxygen we depend upon, would be unbreathable to modern life, yet it cradles the seeds of our future biosphere. Volcanic eruptions punctuate the landscape, belching forth steam and carbon dioxide, gradually altering the atmospheric composition. Lightning crackles through the turbulent skies, its electric fingers reaching down to ignite chemical reactions in this gaseous crucible. Here, in this seeming inhospitality, the first whispers of life begin to stir, embarking on a billion-year journey that will transform not only the planet's surface, but the very air that envelops it. As we journey back through the mists of time, we encounter the cradle of life itself, a primordial Earth teeming with possibility. Here, in the roiling seas of our young planet, the first sparks of existence flicker into being. These earliest life forms, invisible to the naked eye yet monumental in significance, thrive in a world devoid of oxygen. Imagine microscopic entities, barely more than a collection of molecules, yet pulsing with the rhythm of life. They float in ancient oceans, bathed in the eerie glow of the foreign sky, untouched by the breath of oxygen. These anaerobic pioneers are the ultimate survivors, drawing energy from the very building blocks of our planet: sulfur, iron, and other primordial elements. In the depths of hydrothermal vents, where superheated water bursts forth from the Earth's crust, colonies of these ancient microbes flourish. They form shimmering mats, undulating in the currents, a living tapestry woven from the threads of creation itself. Each tiny cell is a universe unto itself, a miracle of complexity born from simplicity, whispering secrets of life's tenacious nature. These extraordinary beings, our most distant ancestors, paint a portrait of life's boundless adaptability. In their silent perseverance, they laid the foundation for the grand tapestry of biodiversity that would eventually unfold across our blue planet. In the shallow, sun-drenched waters of our planet's most ancient shores, we encounter a living testament to Earth's primordial past, the awe-inspiring stromatolites. These remarkable structures, rising like miniature underwater mountains, are not mere rocks, but rather the grand architects of life itself. Layer upon delicate layer, they stand as a bridge across eons, whispering secrets of our planet's infancy. The dance of countless microscopic cyanobacteria, their blue-green forms swaying in primordial tides, weaving a tapestry of existence. With each passing year, each century, each millennium, they build their monumental legacy. Sunlight filters through crystal-clear waters, bathing these living stones in ethereal glow, highlighting the intricate patterns etched by time and life in harmonious collaboration. These stromatolites, some dating back an astounding 3.5 billion years, are not just silent sentinels of the past, but active participants in Earth's grand narrative. Their very presence oxygenated our world, sculpting the atmosphere and paving the way for the explosion of life as we know it. In their quiet persistence, they hold the profound beauty of life's tenacity, a humbling reminder of our place in the vast tapestry of terrestrial history. Venturing into the primordial oceans of our young planet, we encounter the miraculous cyanobacteria, Earth's ancient alchemists of light and life. These microscopic marvels, barely visible to the naked eye, orchestrated a revolution that would forever alter the course of our world. Bathed in the golden glow of the fledgling sun, cyanobacteria perform their silent, transformative dance of photosynthesis. With each passing eon, these tireless workers wove an invisible tapestry of oxygen, molecule by molecule, gradually infusing the previously lifeless atmosphere with the very essence of breath. Imagine the shimmering, turquoise waters teeming with these industrious organisms, their verdant shapes pulsating with primordial energy as they harnessed the power of sunlight. As if by magic, carbon dioxide was transmuted into life-giving oxygen, bubbling up from the depths in a grand planetary exhalation. This great oxygenation event painted our azure planet with the brushstrokes of possibility, setting the stage for the explosion of complex life forms. In the silent depths, amidst swirling currents and ancient stone, these humble bacteria became the architects of our world, their legacy written in every breath we take, every wave that crashes upon the shore, and every cloud that drifts across our oxygen-rich skies. In the seas of our young Earth, a microscopic revolution was quietly unfolding. Tiny cyanobacteria, pioneers of photosynthesis, began their relentless dance with sunlight, transforming our planet's very atmosphere. These ancient alchemists, no larger than a grain of sand, harnessed the sun's radiant energy, weaving it into the fabric of life itself. Their chlorophyll-laden bodies became living laboratories, splitting water molecules and releasing oxygen as a seemingly insignificant byproduct. For eons, this oxygen was absorbed by the oceans and Earth's crust, a silent buildup of cosmic proportions. Then, in a moment of geological drama, our world took its first breath. The Great Oxygenation Event erupted across the globe, painting our skies azure and setting the stage for life as we know it. Oxygen levels soared, transforming the atmosphere from a toxic haze into a life-giving elixir. This invisible tide swept across continents and seas, sculpting rusty landscapes and igniting an explosion of biological diversity. The legacy of these microbial maestros echoes through time, their ancient songs still sung by every green leaf and blade of grass. In the gentle sway of a forest canopy or the vast expanse of a prairie, we witness the grand finale of a performance that began billions of years ago, a testament to life's incredible power to reshape worlds. Behold the dawn of a new era on our Earth, a time of unparalleled transformation that would forever alter the course of life itself. The Great Oxygenation Event, a celestial revolution orchestrated by the tiniest of organisms, unfolds before our very eyes. Witness the rise of cyanobacteria, these microscopic alchemists, turning sunlight into life-giving oxygen, their verdant blooms painting ancient seas in hues of emerald and jade. As oxygen molecules dance upward, they paint the skies in brilliant azure, a harbinger of the atmosphere we know today. But this life-giving elixir becomes a double-edged sword, a silent executioner for the anaerobic denizens of our young planet. Watch in awe as vast swaths of primordial life, creatures that thrived in oxygen-free realms for eons, succumb to this invisible tide. The paradox of creation through destruction, as countless species fade into oblivion, their final gasps echoing across time. Yet from this crucible of change, new life emerges, adaptable and resilient. Observe the birth of our oxygenated world, a cosmic stage set for the grand pageant of evolution that would eventually lead to the richness and diversity of life we cherish today. We now turn our gaze to the microscopic marvels that once reigned supreme over our planet, prokaryotes. These minuscule masters of survival, embodied by bacteria and archaea, dominated Earth's biosphere for an astounding span of billions of years. Imagine a world where these invisible empires flourished in every conceivable environment, from scalding hydrothermal vents to frozen tundras, painting our young planet with an invisible brush of life. As we zoom in, we witness a breathtaking ballet of cellular simplicity. These single-celled wonders, lacking the complex organelles of their eukaryotic descendants, showcase nature's elegant efficiency. Their streamlined bodies, often no larger than a few micrometers, belie an extraordinary ability to thrive and adapt. In the primordial seas, countless prokaryotes swirled in a microscopic dance, their flagella propelling them through ancient waters teeming with potential. These tiny titans were the architects of Earth's atmosphere, the first photosynthesizers whose gaseous exhalations gradually transformed our planet's toxic air into the life-sustaining oxygen we breathe today. Their metabolic innovations laid the foundation for all life that followed, a testament to the profound impact of the seemingly insignificant. In the grand theatre of evolution, prokaryotes stand as the unsung heroes, the invisible giants upon whose microscopic shoulders the entire pageant of complex life would eventually unfold. Venturing into the microscopic realm, we encounter a pivotal moment in Earth's history, the emergence of eukaryotes, nature's architectural marvel that revolutionized life as we know it. Picture a primordial world, teeming with simple prokaryotic cells, when suddenly a quantum leap in cellular complexity unfolds. Around 2 billion years ago, in the depths of ancient oceans, a miraculous fusion occurred. a larger cell engulfing a smaller one, birthing a symbiotic relationship that would change the course of evolution forever. Imagine the first eukaryotic cell, a bustling metropolis enclosed within a fluid membrane. At its heart lies the nucleus, a fortified vault safeguarding the precious genetic blueprint of life. Surrounding it, a labyrinth of membranous structures choreograph a delicate dance of cellular functions. Mitochondria, the cell's power plants, pulse with energy, fueling the intricate machinery of life. The endoplasmic reticulum, a sprawling network of channels, orchestrates protein production with mesmerizing precision. This cellular innovation unleashed a cascade of evolutionary possibilities, paving the way for the breathtaking diversity of life we see today. From the towering redwoods to the human mind contemplating its own existence, eukaryotes stand as a testament to nature's ingenuity and the awe-inspiring journey of life on our blue planet. The Earth's ancient oceans, a revolutionary transformation was brewing. Witness the birth of complexity itself as we journey into the microscopic realm where eukaryotic cells first emerged. These cellular marvels, with their intricate internal structures, became the architects of life as we know it. Gaze upon the elegant dance of organelles within these evolutionary pioneers. The nucleus, a command center of unparalleled sophistication, safeguards the precious blueprint of life. Surrounding it, a labyrinth of membranes weaves through the cellular expanse, each fold and curve a testament to nature's ingenuity. Marvel at the powerhouses of the cell, mitochondria, their very existence a story of symbiotic unity. These energy factories, once free-living bacteria, now fuel the fires of complex life, enabling creatures to conquer land, sea, and sky. The chloroplasts, green gems that harness the very power of the sun, transforming light into life-sustaining energy. Their presence in plants paints our world in vibrant hues and nourishes the intricate web of life. This cellular revolution laid the foundation for an explosion of diversity. From the tiniest amoeba to the mightiest redwood, from delicate butterflies to majestic whales, all owe their existence to these microscopic marvels. The eukaryotic cell, a universe unto itself, forever altered the course of life on our blue planet. Delving into the microscopic realm, we encounter a marvel of evolutionary ingenuity. Endosymbiosis, the breathtaking process that birthed the complex cells that form the very fabric of our being. Picture, if you will, the primordial soup of ancient Earth, teeming with simple prokaryotic cells, each a universe unto itself. In this cellular ballet, a pivotal moment occurs. One cell, in an act of cosmic significance, engulfs another. This is not mere consumption, but a dance of mutual benefit, a symbiotic embrace that would reshape life as we know it. The engulfed cell, rather than being digested, finds sanctuary within its host, forming a partnership that transcends time. Witness the birth of mitochondria, the powerhouses that fuel our every breath, every thought. Marvel at the chloroplasts, green alchemists, that harness the very energy of the sun. As eons pass, this cellular alliance evolves, its participants becoming inextricably linked. The host cell, now a eukaryote, blossoms into a citadel of compartmentalized complexity. Within its walls, the descendants of the engulfed prokaryotes continue their ancient duties, now integral to the grand tapestry of multicellular life. Endosymbiosis stands as a testament to nature's ingenuity, a microscopic genesis that gave rise to the vast diversity of life we see today. Delving into the microscopic realm of the cell, we encounter a marvel of nature's ingenuity, the mitochondria. These tiny, bean-shaped organelles are the pulsating powerhouses of eukaryotic life, humming with an energy that fuels the very essence of our being. Imagine a bustling metropolis within each cell, where countless mitochondria orchestrate a symphony of biochemical reactions, their intricate inner membranes folded like the pleats of an accordion, maximizing the surface area for energy production. In a twist of evolutionary fate, these cellular dynamos likely trace their lineage to ancient bacteria, engulfed by primitive cells in a cosmic dance of symbiosis. Picture primordial oceans teeming with microscopic life, where a fateful encounter between two single-celled organisms sparked a revolution in cellular architecture. This endosymbiotic event, a grand fusion of disparate life forms, gave rise to the complex cells that now compose all plants, animals, and fungi. Within each mitochondrion, an intricate ballet unfolds as electrons cascade through protein complexes, driving the synthesis of ATP, the universal energy currency of life. This process, the breathtaking culmination of billions of years of evolution, powers every heartbeat, every thought, and every movement in the vast tapestry of eukaryotic existence. Journey with us to a pivotal moment in Earth's grand narrative, some 600 million years ago, when life embarked on an extraordinary transformation. Picture a primordial ocean, teeming with microscopic single-celled organisms, their dance a swirling ballet of existence. Suddenly, as if touched by cosmic inspiration, these tiny pioneers began to collaborate, forming alliances that would change the face of our planet forever. Imagine the first multicellular organisms emerging from this ancient sea, their cellular structures intertwining in a breathtaking display of nature's ingenuity. These early trailblazers, perhaps resembling delicate fronds or intricate snowflakes, paved the way for the explosion of life's diversity. Visualize the ocean floor coming alive with these living mosaics, their forms swaying gently in currents that have flowed for eons, now witnesses to this revolutionary dawn. As we contemplate this monumental shift, we see the seeds of all complex life unfurling before us. From the majestic redwoods touching the sky to the intricate neural networks of the human brain, all trace their lineage to this magical moment when individual cells first joined forces, writing the opening chapter of life's most epic saga. Venture with me into the ancient seas, where life's grand symphony first began to crescendo. In these vast, cerulean expanses, a miraculous transformation was unfolding, the dawn of multicellularity. Picture, if you will, the gentle undulation of waves, nurturing countless microscopic marvels, each a testament to nature's ingenuity. These early multicellular organisms, delicate and diaphanous, danced in the currents like living lace. Their soft bodies, unencumbered by rigid structures, swayed with ethereal grace, embodying flexibility both in form and function. Imagine clusters of cells, cooperating in intricate ballets, their unity a precursor to the complex life that would one day roam the earth. In this aquatic cradle, diversity flourished. Some organisms formed elegant sheets, undulating like living veils in the ancient water. Journey with us to the dawn of complex life as we explore the enigmatic Ediacaran period. Picture a world 635 million years ago, where the first large multicellular organisms emerged from the primordial seas. Vast underwater meadows of frond-like creatures sway gently in ancient currents, their delicate forms frozen in time within layers of rock. These bizarre and beautiful organisms, unlike anything alive today, paint a portrait of Earth's first grand experiment in biological complexity. Imagine disc-shaped Dickinsonia gliding across the seafloor, leaving behind ghostly impressions that whisper of life's early diversity. Fractal Charnia fronds reach towards the surface, their intricate patterns a testament to nature's artistry. In this alien yet familiar world, the seeds of Earth's future biodiversity are sown, each strange creature a stepping stone towards the explosion of life that would follow. As we gaze upon these fossilized echoes of a long-lost era, we stand in awe of life's tenacity and creativity. The Ediacaran period beckons us to contemplate our deepest origins, inviting us to marvel at the incredible journey from single cells to the rich tapestry of life that now adorns our planet. In the vast tapestry of Earth's history, we now turn our gaze to a moment of unprecedented wonder and transformation, the Cambrian explosion. Picture, if you will, the ancient seas of our planet some 541 million years ago, teeming with an explosion of life so magnificent, so diverse, it defies imagination. In these primordial waters, a revolution unfolds before our eyes. Countless new body plans emerge, as if nature herself has unleashed her most vivid dreams upon the world. Trilobites, with their intricate segmented bodies, scuttle across the seafloor, their compound eyes, a marvel of evolution, scanning the waters for prey and predator alike. Anomalocaris, the titan of its time, glides through the currents, its body a testament to the marvels of adaptation. Its grasping appendages reach out, seeking sustenance in this burgeoning ecosystem. Nearby, the alien beauty of Opabinia captivates us, its 5 eyes and proboscis-like appendage, a symphony of evolutionary creativity. In the gentle swaying of the ocean, we witness the birth of modern animal phyla. It's as if life itself has awakened from a long slumber, stretching its limbs and exploring the boundless possibilities of form and function. This is not merely a chapter in Earth's history. It is a love letter from the past, written in the language of biodiversity, inviting us to marvel at the sheer audacity and brilliance of evolution. Let us journey back through the mists of time to an epoch of unparalleled transformation, the Cambrian explosion. This extraordinary period, occurring roughly 540 million years ago, witnessed a breathtaking surge of life, painting the ancient seas with a kaleidoscope of forms previously unimagined. Oceans teeming with an explosion of diversity. Here, in these nutrient-rich waters, life embarked on a grand experiment of evolution. Arthropods, with their segmented bodies and jointed limbs, scuttled across the seafloor, their exoskeletons glistening in the ancient sunlight. Mollusks, soft-bodied wonders, developed their protected shells, spiraling into existence with intricate beauty. And there, among the swirling currents, the first chordates emerged, humble precursors to all vertebrate life, including ourselves. This was a time of relentless innovation, where nature's creativity knew no bounds. Each new dawn brought forth creatures more fantastical than the last, trilobites with their compound eyes, bizarre anomalocaridids patrolling the waters, and countless other forms beyond our wildest dreams. The Cambrian seas pulsated with life, a living testament to the raw power of evolution, forever changing the trajectory of life on Earth. Venturing into the ancient depths of Earth's primordial seas, we witness a momentous chapter in the grand narrative of life, the emergence of the first animals with hard shells during the Cambrian period. This revolutionary adaptation, a biological masterpiece sculpted by eons of evolution, forever altered the course of life on our planet. Picture the vast, shimmering oceans of 541 million years ago, teeming with an explosion of diversity. Among the swirling currents, trilobites make their magnificent debut. These extraordinary creatures, armored pioneers of the animal kingdom, sport intricate exoskeletons that gleam like living jewels in the filtered sunlight of shallow seas. Their segmented bodies, protected by calcium carbonate shields, represent a quantum leap in biological engineering. Each trilobite is a work of art, compound eyes perched atop their heads like crystalline domes, capturing the world in faceted splendor. Their lobed bodies flex and undulate, a mesmerizing dance of survival and adaptation. This era of biological innovation paints the seas with a kaleidoscope of shelled wonders. Brachiopods, their twin shells, opening like ancient tomes, filter the waters. Mollusks, encased in spiraling fortresses, leave trails in the primordial sand. It's a symphony of calcite and aragonite, a celebration of life's inexorable march towards complexity and wonder. Venturing into the seas of Earth's ancient past, we encounter the magnificent trilobites, enigmatic creatures that once dominated the ocean floors for an astonishing 270 million years. These captivating arthropods, with their distinctive three-lobed bodies, were nature's living works of art, sculpted by the forces of evolution into a dazzling array of forms. Their calcite exoskeletons, preserved as fossils, whisper secrets of a world long gone, each intricate segment and compound eye a testament to life's resilience and adaptability. Underwater kingdoms teeming with these alien-like beings, their segmented bodies undulating gracefully through primeval currents. Some species, adorned with elaborate spines and protrusions, resembled living crowns, while others, streamlined and sleek, glided effortlessly across the seafloor. Their compound eyes, in some cases comprising thousands of lenses, were marvels of biological engineering, allowing these ancient mariners to navigate the murky depths with astounding precision. For nearly 300 million years, trilobites reigned supreme, weathering the storms of evolution and planetary change. Their fossils, scattered across the globe like precious jewels, offer us a window into a lost world of wonder and mystery, inviting us to marvel at the extraordinary diversity of life that has graced our planet through the eons. In the ancient seas of the Cambrian period, a revolutionary chapter in life's grand story unfolds before our eyes. Witness the birth of the earliest vertebrates, the jawless fish, pioneers of the aquatic realm. These primordial creatures, like living time capsules, swim through waters teeming with possibility, their streamlined forms a testament to nature's ingenious design. Observe the Haequichthys, barely larger than a human fingernail, yet monumental in evolutionary significance. Its tiny, translucent body pulses with the first flickerings of a primitive spinal cord, a harbinger of complex nervous systems to come. Marvel at the Melacomingia, its muscular segments rippling in perfect synchronicity as it navigates currents older than time itself. Gaze in wonder at the Picaia, its lancelet-like form undulating gracefully, carrying within it the genetic blueprints that will one day give rise to all vertebrate life. These ancient mariners, with their rudimentary sensory organs and nascent notochords, are the vanguard of a biological revolution. As they glide through sun-dappled Cambrian waters, these jawless wonders paint a picture of life's inexorable march towards complexity. Each sinuous movement, each pulse of their primitive hearts, resonates across eons, echoing the very heartbeat of evolution itself. Journey with us to the primordial seas of the Ordovician period, a time of unparalleled transformation in Earth's ancient history. As we dive into these teeming waters, we witness the birth of a revolutionary lineage, the first vertebrates. These pioneering fish-like creatures, our distant ancestors, emerge from the depths of time, their streamlined forms gliding through the warm, shallow seas. Imagine a world where bizarre, alien-like trilobites scuttle across the seafloor, their segmented bodies glistening in the filtered sunlight. Above them, in a ballad of evolutionary triumph, our early vertebrate forebears navigate the currents, their nascent backbones a harbinger of future diversity. The Ordovician oceans pulse with life, a vibrant tapestry of colour and movement. Cephalopods with coiled shells propel themselves through azure waters, while great coral reefs, nature's first grand architects, begin to sculpt underwater metropolises. In this aquatic Eden, our fish-like progenitors, with their revolutionary internal skeletons, herald the dawn of a new era. As we float suspended in this ancient sea, we are humbled by the profound simplicity and yet monumental significance of these early vertebrates. Their emergence marks a pivotal moment in the grand narrative of life, setting the stage for the incredible diversity of backbone creatures that would one day populate every corner of our blue planet. As we journey back through time, we find ourselves in the enigmatic realm of the Ordovician period, a pivotal chapter in Earth's grand narrative. Here, on the cusp of a verdant revolution, we witness the awe-inspiring spectacle of early plants venturing onto land. These pioneering flora, no larger than a fingernail, are the valiant vanguard of terrestrial life, their delicate forms reaching skyward in a display of evolutionary audacity. Imagine the barren, rust-covered landscape, punctuated by shallow seas and rocky outcrops. In this primordial tableau, tiny green specks emerge, defying the harsh conditions of a world not yet tamed. These ancient plants, distant ancestors of today's lush forests, cling tenaciously to damp soil near water's edge, their primitive root-like structures anchoring them in this alien terrain. As sunlight dances across the landscape, it illuminates the first hints of chlorophyll, nature's own emerald beacon. These early colonizers, with their simple vascular systems, stand as living monuments to life's resilience. Their presence heralds a cascade of change, setting the stage for the greening of our planet and the breathtaking diversity of flora that would follow. In this moment of terrestrial genesis, we witness the birth of a new era, where life's tendrils begin to weave the verdant tapestry that will eventually clothe our world in vibrant splendor. As we journey back through the mists of time, we encounter a pivotal moment in Earth's history, the emergence of the first land plants. These botanical pioneers, akin to modern-day mosses, ventured from the watery depths to conquer the barren terrestrial landscape. Imagine a world devoid of towering forests or sweeping grasslands, where the land lay naked and exposed. These ancient non-vascular plants, barely an inch tall, were the vanguard of a green revolution. Their tiny, leaf-like structures reached upwards, defying gravity and the harsh conditions of a world not yet tamed by life. Without true roots or internal plumbing, they clung tenaciously to rocks and soil, absorbing water and nutrients directly through their surfaces. In the shimmering light of a younger sun, these diminutive trailblazers formed verdant carpets, painting the Earth's rocky canvas with the first strokes of green. Their presence began to transform the very air we breathe, slowly but inexorably altering the planet's atmosphere and paving the way for the explosion of life that was to come. As we contemplate these humble beginnings, we stand in awe of the tenacity and adaptability of life, marveling at how such small and simple organisms set the stage for the lush, vibrant world we inhabit today. In the primordial landscapes of Earth's distant past, a revolutionary life form emerged, forever altering the course of terrestrial evolution. Cooksonia, one of the first vascular plants, unfurled its pioneering structure during the Silurian period, nearly 425 million years ago. This ancient botanical pioneer, no taller than a fingernail, stood as a testament to life's relentless march towards complexity and diversity. Imagine a world devoid of the lush greenery we know today, where barren rocky shores met shallow seas. Here, Cooksonia rose from the primeval earth, its eye-shaped stems reaching skyward in a bold defiance of gravity. These diminutive trailblazers, with their fork-like branches, laid the foundation for all the verdant beauty that would follow. Cooksonia's true marvel lay hidden within its humble frame, a nascent vascular system, a revolutionary network of tubes that transported water and nutrients throughout the plant. This internal plumbing, a quantum leap in plant evolution, enabled Cooksonia to stand erect and colonize land, paving the way for the explosion of plant life that would transform our planet. As we contemplate Cooksonia, we witness the birth of terrestrial flora, a moment of profound significance in Earth's grand narrative. These ancient pioneers, though long extinct, live on in the genetic echoes of every blade of grass, every towering tree, and every delicate flower that now adorns our world. In the intricate tapestry of Earth's verdant landscapes, vascular plants stand as marvels of evolutionary engineering, their internal structures a testament to nature's ingenuity. Delve with us into the hidden world beneath the surface, where an intricate network of specialized tissues weaves through stems and leaves, forming nature's own superhighway system. Xylem, nature's plumbing masterpiece, channels life-giving water from roots to the farthest reaches of sun-kissed leaves. Imagine crystalline streams flowing through microscopic pipelines, defying gravity's pull, ascending towering redwoods and sprawling oaks alike. This liquid gold, infused with essential minerals, nourishes every cell in its path, a silent river pulsing with vitality. Alongside runs the phloem, nature's nutrition expressway, distributing the sweet nectar of photosynthesis throughout the plant's being. Picture amber-hued sap, rich with sugars and proteins, flowing in a complex dance of supply and demand, ensuring that from the tiniest root hair to the most delicate petal, no cell goes unfed. This exquisite vascular system, invisible to the naked eye yet monumental in its impact, transforms simple plants into architectural wonders, enabling them to reach for the heavens and paint our world in vibrant shades of green. In every leaf, every petal, every blade of grass, a miracle of hydraulic engineering unfolds, a testament to the breathtaking complexity and beauty of life itself. As we journey back through the mists of time, we encounter a pivotal moment in Earth's history, the emergence of the first land animals. Picture a world on the cusp of transformation, where the primordial seas teem with life, but the barren continents lie in wait, yearning for the touch of living creatures. Into this alien landscape step the pioneers of terrestrial life, the arthropods, distant ancestors of today's insects and spiders. These intrepid explorers, armored in chitinous exoskeletons, venture forth from their watery cradle. Their jointed limbs, articulated with precision, carry them across the harsh and unforgiving terrain. Imagine compound eyes, complex and multifaceted, taking in the stark beauty of this new frontier for the very first time. The air, rich with oxygen, fills primitive book lungs, fueling these adventurers as they navigate a world of untold possibilities. These early arthropods, small yet resilient, lay the foundation for the vibrant tapestry of terrestrial life to come. Their presence marks the beginning of a grand evolutionary saga, a testament to life's indomitable spirit and endless adaptability. In their tiny footsteps lies the promise of the diverse and wondrous creatures that will one day roam the Earth's vast continents. As we journey through time's tapestry, we encounter a creature that bridges two worlds, the enigmatic Tiktaalik. This remarkable being, straddling the boundary between aquatic and terrestrial realms, invites us to witness a pivotal moment in life's grand odyssey. Picture a shallow, primordial stream some 375 million years ago, its waters teeming with possibility. Here, Tiktaalik emerges, a living sculpture of evolution's artistry. Observe its sleek fish-like body, adorned with scales that shimmer like ancient armor, but look closer and behold the revolutionary, fin-like limbs bearing the whisper of fingers, a tantalizing glimpse of future hands. Its flat, crocodilian head rises, supported by a neck, a feature unseen in its piscine predecessors. Tiktaalik's eyes, perched atop its skull, gaze out of the water, perhaps glimpsing the promise of a new frontier. With each undulation of its muscular form, Tiktaalik propels itself through sun-dappled shallows. Yet, in a breathtaking display of adaptability, it leverages its protolimbs to navigate the water's edge, pioneering the first tentative steps towards a terrestrial existence. In Tiktaalik, we witness not just a creature, but a living bridge, a testament to life's relentless quest to explore, adapt, and transcend. Diving into the depths of Earth's ancient oceans, we find ourselves immersed in the Devonian period, a mesmerizing epoch spanning from 419 to 359 million years ago. This extraordinary time, aptly dubbed the Age of Fish, witnessed an explosion of aquatic life that would forever change the face of our planet. Beneath the rippling surface of primordial seas, a dazzling array of fish species flourished, their scales glinting in the filtered sunlight of a world yet untamed by land-dwelling creatures. Imagine vast schools of armoured placoderms, their bony plates shimmering like living mosaics as they glide through coral-studded waters. Nearby, the sleek forms of early sharks cut through the currents, their cartilaginous bodies a testament to nature's ingenious designs. In the shallows, peculiar lungfish gulp air, foreshadowing life's eventual conquest of land. The Devonian seas teem with an unprecedented diversity of life, from the bizarre jawless ostracoderms to the mighty predatory arthrodires. Each species is a brushstroke in the grand masterpiece of evolution, painting a vivid picture of adaptation and survival. As we contemplate this aquatic wonderland, we stand in awe of the profound beauty and complexity that emerged during this pivotal chapter in Earth's history. Picture a world in transition, as the barren landscapes of early Earth give way to a verdant revolution. We find ourselves transported back to the Devonian period, some 390 million years ago, witnessing the dawn of an entirely new ecosystem, the first forests. Imagine towering Archaeopteryx, their leafy canopies reaching skyward, pioneers of verticality in a world previously devoid of such grandeur. These majestic proto-trees, with their woody trunks and complex branching systems, paint the first strokes of green across the planet's palette. Alongside them, bizarre lycopsids rise from the primordial Earth, their scaly trunks adorned with spiraling leaves, like living columns, supporting the weight of evolutionary progress. The air itself seems charged with potential as these early vascular plants exhale oxygen, forever altering the composition of our atmosphere. Beneath your feet, a revolution unfolds in the soil as the first true roots plunge deep, anchoring life and reshaping the very geology of our planet. This nascent forest teems with the promise of biodiversity, each frond and branch a cradle for future life. Here, in this crucible of green, the seeds of our modern world are sown, a testament to the unstoppable force of life's endless adaptation and the breathtaking beauty of Earth's ceaseless transformation. In the twilight of the Devonian period, a breathtaking evolutionary leap unfolds before our eyes. Behold the emergence of early amphibians, pioneers of a grand terrestrial adventure, as they tentatively venture from their watery cradles onto the untamed shores of primordial Earth. These remarkable creatures, blessed with the gift of dual existence, straddle two worlds with grace and tenacity. Imagine a pristine Devonian landscape where lush forests of towering ferns and primitive trees paint the horizon in vibrant hues of green. Crystal-clear streams cascade over moss-covered rocks, their waters teeming with life. It is here, in this captivating borderland between aquatic and terrestrial realms, that we witness the awe-inspiring transformation of fin to limb. Watch in wonder as these intrepid explorers, their glistening skin adorned with intricate patterns, propel themselves through shallow waters with powerful tails. Their eyes, perched atop flat heads, survey the alien world above the surface with a mixture of curiosity and trepidation. As they emerge onto land, their sturdy legs quiver with the effort of supporting their bodies in this new, gravity-bound existence. These early amphibians, true marvels of adaptation, carry within them the seeds of a revolution. Their journey from water to land heralds a new chapter in the grand story of life on Earth, a testament to the boundless creativity of evolution and the indomitable spirit of living things. In the lush, primordial landscapes of the Carboniferous period, a revolutionary chapter in Earth's history unfolds. Picture a world teeming with towering ferns and giant horsetails, their emerald canopies stretching towards the sky. Amidst this verdant paradise, a miraculous transformation is taking place, the birth of the early amniotes. These pioneering creatures, evolving from their amphibian ancestors some 350 million years ago, herald a new era of terrestrial life. Imagine the first amniote egg, a fortress of protection against the harsh realities of life on land. Its tough, leathery shell cradles precious life within, a miniature aquatic environment that shields the developing embryo from desiccation. Visualize the diversity of these early amniotes, some resembling sleek, lizard-like forms gliding through the undergrowth, while others retain more of their amphibian heritage. Their scales glisten in dappled sunlight, a testament to their adaptation to life beyond the water's edge. These creatures represent a pivotal moment in evolution, their emergence marking the dawn of fully terrestrial vertebrates. As we contemplate these ancient beings, we witness the awe-inspiring tenacity of life, forever pushing boundaries and conquering new frontiers. The early amniotes stand as a bridge between two worlds, their legacy written in the DNA of every reptile, bird, and mammal that would follow. Behold the marvel of nature's ingenious design, the amniotic egg, a biological masterpiece that revolutionized life on Earth. Imagine, if you will, a time when the very act of reproduction tethered creatures to the water's edge, their offspring bound to aquatic nurseries. But then, in a stroke of evolutionary brilliance, the amniotic egg emerged, a fortress of life that liberated vertebrates from their watery cradle. This miraculous capsule, a symphony of membranes and fluids, cradled embryos in a private sea, protecting them from the harsh terrestrial world. Picture a miniature ecosystem, perfectly balanced, where life flourishes protected by a calcified shield. The amniotic egg, with its yolk sac nourishing the growing life within, its allantois collecting waste, and its amnion cushioning the precious cargo, became the golden ticket to conquering the land. As we gaze upon the intricate structure of this evolutionary wonder, we witness the dawn of a new era. Reptiles, birds, and early mammals, armed with this portable aquarium, ventured forth, colonizing the continents. From sun-baked deserts to lush forests, life exploded in diversity, painting the Earth with a kaleidoscope of species, all thanks to this unassuming ovoid miracle, the key that unlocked the vast potential of terrestrial existence. Journeying back through the mists of time, we find ourselves in the lush, primordial landscapes of the Carboniferous period, where a monumental transition in the story of life unfolds before our eyes. Here, amidst steaming swamps and towering fern forests, we witness the awe-inspiring emergence of the first reptiles from their amphibian ancestors. Picture a world teeming with life, where giant dragonflies dart through the air and massive millipedes crawl across the forest floor. In the shallows of primeval pools, we see the first bold pioneers venturing onto land. These early tetrapods, with their muscular limbs and glistening scales, carry within them the spark of a revolutionary adaptation, the amniotic egg. This miraculous innovation, a fortress of nutrients and protection, liberates these creatures from their aquatic nurseries. Watch and wonder as they lay their precious eggs on dry land, each one a time capsule of evolutionary potential. The leathery shells gleam with possibility, sheltering the next generation from the harsh terrestrial environment. Observe the gradual transformation of body and behavior. Witness the development of watertight skin, the strengthening of limbs, and the refinement of lungs. These adaptations paint a breathtaking picture of life's relentless march towards diversity and complexity, forever altering the trajectory of vertebrate evolution on our planet. Journey with us to the twilight of the Paleozoic era, where the Permian period unfolds in a breathtaking tapestry of evolutionary marvels. Picture vast, lush forests teeming with towering tree ferns and primitive conifers, their branches reaching skyward in a verdant canopy. Beneath this emerald embrace, a revolution is quietly brewing. Behold the rise of the synapsids, those wondrous creatures destined to become our own distant ancestors. Watch in awe as these early proto-mammals take their first tentative steps towards domination, their eyes gleaming with a spark of future intelligence. Nearby, the diapsids, harbingers of the great reptilian dynasty to come, bask in the warm Permian sun, their scales glistening like living jewels. The air thrums with the buzz of giant dragonflies, their gossamer wings spanning up to 2 feet as they dance through shafts of dappled sunlight. In the shadows, massive amphibians lumber, their powerful forms a testament to life's endless adaptability. This is a world poised on the brink of transformation, a crucible of evolution where the seeds of Earth's future are being sown in magnificent, awe-inspiring abundance. As we journey back through the vast expanse of Earth's history, we arrive at a moment of unparalleled devastation, the Permian-Triassic extinction. This cataclysmic event, etched into the very bedrock of our planet, marks the most profound mass extinction ever witnessed. Picture a world on the brink of collapse, where life itself teeters on the edge of oblivion. The air, thick with volcanic ash and noxious gases, chokes the once vibrant landscapes. Massive lava flows from the Siberian traps paint the horizon in apocalyptic hues, their fiery tendrils reaching across continents. The oceans, once teeming with an abundance of marine life, now turn hostile, their waters becoming increasingly acidic, robbing countless species of their homes and lives. Trilobites, ancient mariners of the Paleozoic seas, make their final journey into the abyss of time. The lush coal forests, havens of biodiversity, wither and crumble, their fall echoing the demise of countless terrestrial species. This is not merely an extinction, it is the Great Dying, a reset button pressed on the tapestry of life itself. Yet, in this crucible of destruction, we witness the awe-inspiring resilience of life. From the ashes of the old world, new forms will rise, setting the stage for the age of reptiles and the distant dawn of our own lineage. Journey with us to a time of unparalleled devastation, when life on Earth teetered on the brink of total annihilation. The Permian extinction, a cataclysmic event of cosmic proportions, unleashed its fury upon our planet some 252 million years ago. This catastrophe, unrivaled in its destructive power, swept across the globe like a merciless tide, extinguishing the flame of life in its wake. Imagine vast oceans, once teeming with vibrant coral reefs and bizarre creatures, now transformed into watery graveyards. Trilobites, those ancient mariners of the seas, vanish forever, their armored bodies erased from existence. Majestic ammonites, with their spiraling shells, fade into oblivion, leaving only echoes in the fossil record. On land, the devastation is equally profound. Lush forests wither and die, their verdant canopies reduced to ash and decay. The air grows thick with noxious gases, choking the life from mighty synapsids, the ancestors of mammals. Vast swaths of the planet become barren wastelands, devoid of the rich tapestry of life that once flourished. This great dying, a testament to the fragility and resilience of life, would reshape the course of evolution, paving the way for the rise of the dinosaurs and the world we know today. As the dust settles on the devastation of the Permian extinction, we witness the Earth's remarkable resilience in the Triassic period. This epoch, spanning from 252 to 201 million years ago, paints a canvas of rebirth and evolution, where life's tenacity triumphs over near annihilation. The barren landscapes, once devoid of diversity, slowly awaken with the stirrings of new life forms. Amidst this backdrop of renewal, we observe the first tentative steps of creatures destined to dominate the planet for eons to come, the early dinosaurs. These pioneering reptiles emerge from the shadows of their ancestors, their forms diverse and ever-adapting. Watch as the lithe Coelophysis scampers across sun-baked floodplains, its agile frame a testament to nature's ingenuity. Marvel at the stocky Plateosaurus as it lumbers through lush fern forests, its long neck reaching for tender fronds. The air buzzes with the sound of giant dragonfly wings, while in the seas, ichthyosaurs slice through warm waters with dolphin-like grace. Each creature, Each plant plays its part in this grand theatre of evolution, setting the stage for the awe-inspiring diversity of the Jurassic to come. The Triassic period stands as a monument to life's indomitable spirit, a reminder that even in the face of catastrophe, the spark of existence burns eternal. Venturing back through the mists of time, we find ourselves in the primordial landscapes of the early Mesozoic era, where the first dinosaurs emerged like living jewels from the crucible of evolution. These pioneering creatures, small and nimble, danced on two legs across a world, still echoing with the rhythms of the great Permian extinction. Their bipedal stance, a revolutionary adaptation, allowed them to navigate the lush fern forests and nascent coniferous groves with unprecedented agility and speed. As we journey forward into the Jurassic, we witness an explosive diversification of these magnificent beings. The Earth itself seems to tremble with the footfalls of new forms bursting onto the stage of life. Towering sauropods stretch their elegant necks towards the sky, their columnar legs shaking the ground with each ponderous step. Fierce theropods, eyes gleaming with predatory intelligence, stalk through primitive jungles. The air fills with the leathery whisper of pterosaur wings, while in the shadows, early mammals scurry, unaware of their distant destiny. This is a world of wonder, where life experiments with form and function on a grand scale. Each species is a brushstroke in nature's masterpiece, contributing to the rich tapestry of Earth's most iconic age. The Jurassic period unfolds before us, a testament to life's boundless creativity and resilience. In the twilight of the Triassic period, a remarkable transformation unfolded across the primordial Earth, heralding the dawn of a new era in the grand tapestry of life. From the crucible of evolution emerged the first mammals, their advent a testament to nature's boundless creativity and resilience. These pioneering creatures, no larger than modern shrews, arose from the therapsid reptiles, their bodies a canvas of exquisite adaptations. Picture a world of lush cycads and towering ginkgos, where the air thrums with the buzz of giant dragonflies. Amidst this alien landscape, small, fur-covered forms dart between the shadows, their warm blood pulsing with newfound vitality. Their eyes, keen and alert, gleam with intelligence as they navigate the perils of a world still dominated by reptilian giants. These early mammals were marvels of biological engineering. Their jaws, a delicate interplay of bone and muscle, capable of precise, powerful movements. Whiskers like living antennae probed the environment with exquisite sensitivity, and perhaps most revolutionary of all, milk glands nourished their young, forging bonds of care and nurture that would reshape the face of life on Earth. In the soft glow of the Triassic twilight, these tiny pioneers took their first steps, unknowingly embarking on a journey that would lead to a dazzling explosion of mammalian diversity, from the depths of the oceans to the highest mountain peaks, from the tiniest shrews to the mightiest whales. In the shadowy depths of ancient forests, a world teeming with enigmatic life unfolds before our eyes. Here, in the cool embrace of night, we glimpse the humble beginnings of an evolutionary marvel, the early mammals. These diminutive creatures, no larger than a modern mouse, scurry through the undergrowth with an almost ethereal grace, their tiny paws barely disturbing the leaf litter. Fur-covered and warm-blooded, these proto-mammals are marvels of adaptation, their bodies pulsing with the rhythm of life in a world dominated by towering reptiles. Their large, luminous eyes, perfectly evolved for nocturnal foraging, reflect the pale moonlight as they navigate the intricate tapestry of roots and fallen branches. Each whisker is a sensory masterpiece, attuned to the slightest changes in their environment. As we observe these shrew-like ancestors, we witness the nascent spark of mammalian intelligence. Their enlarged brains, relative to body size, hint at the cognitive revolution to come. In their cautious movements and alert postures, we see the foundations of complex behaviors that will one day lead to the diversity of mammalian life across our planet. These early mammals, small yet resilient, carry within them the genetic blueprint of future giants. In their modest forms lies the potential for an explosion of mammalian diversity that will one day reshape the face of the Earth. In the misty depths of the Jurassic period, a remarkable transformation unfolds, the birth of birds from the crucible of dinosaur evolution. Imagine a world teeming with prehistoric life, where small, agile theropods dart through lush primeval forests, their bodies adorned with a shimmering coat of proto-feathers. These creatures, poised on the brink of an aerial revolution, embody the raw potential of nature's grand design. Azines Pass witnessed the gradual refinement of form and function. Forearms elongate into graceful wings, hollow bones lighten the frame, and intricate feather structures emerge, each adaptation a brushstroke in the masterpiece of avian evolution. The air itself seems to quiver with anticipation as these dinosaurs, our ancient ancestors, prepare for their first tentative flights. Behold the Archaeopteryx, nature's magnificent hybrid, bridging the chasm between terrestrial dinosaur and soaring bird. Its fossil remains, etched in stone, tell a story of triumph and transformation. As if touched by cosmic alchemy, reptilian features meld with avian traits, creating a creature of ethereal beauty and evolutionary significance. In this crucible of creation, the very essence of flight is distilled from the raw material of dinosaurian heritage. Each feather, each hollow bone, each aerodynamic curve whispers of the impending revolution, the conquest of the skies. Behold the dawn of a botanical revolution as we journey back to the early Cretaceous period, when the Earth first blushed with the vibrant hues of flowering plants. Picture a world on the cusp of transformation, where ancient cycads and conifers stand tall, their stoic green canopies about to be challenged by nature's most exquisite creation. In this primordial landscape, witness the miracle of the first angiosperm unfurling its delicate petals to the prehistoric sun. Like a painter's masterpiece coming to life, these pioneering blossoms burst forth in a riot of colours, soft pinks, radiant yellows, and passionate purples, each a living jewel adorning the Cretaceous canvas. Marvel at the intricate dance of coevolution, as these floral pioneers entice the earliest pollinators with their seductive nectar and alluring fragrances. Observe in awe as butterflies, with wings like stained glass, flit from bloom to bloom, their proboscises perfectly adapted to these newfound botanical treasures. These flowering pioneers, with their rapid life cycles and adaptive strategies, begin to paint the planet in ever-changing patterns of beauty and diversity. From the tiniest meadow flower to the first nascent fruit-bearing trees, they herald a new era of life on Earth, forever altering the course of evolution in a spectacular symphony of form and function. Witness the grand spectacle of nature's most magnificent revolution as flowering plants burst forth across the planet in a breathtaking explosion of colour and diversity. Behold the Earth transformed, its verdant landscapes now adorned with a kaleidoscope of petals, each one a masterpiece of evolutionary artistry. From the lush rainforests to the windswept prairies, angiosperms unfurl their vibrant banners, painting the world in hues never before seen. Delicate orchids cling to ancient tree trunks, their exotic blooms defying gravity. Vast meadows shimmer with a sea of wildflowers, swaying gently in the breeze like a living impressionist painting. Marvel at the ingenuity of nature as these floral pioneers adapt to every conceivable niche. Towering magnolias reach for the sky, their fragrant blossoms like porcelain chalices. Tiny desert flowers burst from parched earth, defying the harsh sun with their fleeting beauty. This botanical renaissance reshapes entire ecosystems. Observe the intricate dance of pollinators, from iridescent hummingbirds to fuzzy bumblebees, as they flit from bloom to bloom in a symphony of mutualism. Fruit-bearing trees offer their sweet bounty, nourishing a myriad of creatures and sowing the seeds of future forests. In this epic saga of life, Flowering plants stand as nature's crowning achievement, their endless forms a testament to the raw creative power of evolution. Behold the Earth in a moment of cosmic cataclysm as we witness the twilight of the dinosaurs' reign. Picture a world teeming with life, where mighty Tyrannosaurus rex roams dense forests and gentle Triceratops graze in lush meadows. The air resonates with the trumpeting calls of long-necked sauropods, their silhouettes etched against a pristine Cretaceous sky. Suddenly, the heavens ignite with a blinding flash as a celestial harbinger of doom streaks across the atmosphere. The asteroid, a cosmic bullet of unimaginable proportions, plunges into the Earth with the force of 1 billion atomic bombs. The impact sends shockwaves rippling across the planet, unleashing tsunamis of biblical proportions and hurling debris into the stratosphere. Darkness descends as a suffocating veil of dust shrouds the globe, snuffing out the life-giving rays of the sun. Wildfires rage across continents, turning verdant landscapes into apocalyptic infernos. The very air becomes toxic, choking the lungs of creatures large and small. In this crucible of destruction, we bear witness to the end of an era. The great titans of the Mesozoic, lords of the earth for over 160 million years, succumb to the unforgiving forces of nature. Yet in their passing, they pave the way for the dawn of a new age, where small, furry creatures will rise to inherit the earth. As the dust settles on a world forever changed, witness the dawn of a new era, where tiny, fur-clad survivors emerged from the shadows of fallen giants. In the wake of the great dinosaur extinction, behold the miraculous rise of mammals, nature's resilient underdogs poised to inherit the earth. From humble beginnings, these warm-blooded pioneers venture forth into a world reborn. Watch in awe as they multiply and diversify with breathtaking speed, filling every niche left vacant by their departed predecessors. Observe the miracle of evolution as paws transform into hooves, snouts elongate into trunks, and leathery wings unfurl for the first time. Marvel at the kaleidoscope of new forms bursting onto the stage of life. Majestic saber-toothed cats stalk through primeval forests, their curved fangs glinting in dappled sunlight. Towering mammoths trumpet across vast steppes, their woolly coats rippling in the wind. In the oceans, gentle giants evolve as whales leave the land behind to embrace the freedom of the seas. This grand pageant of life showcases nature's boundless creativity as mammals paint the canvas of Earth with an explosion of diversity. From the tiniest shrew to the mightiest megafauna, each species writes its own chapter in the epic story of life, forever changing the face of our wondrous planet. Behold the stage of life, reset and renewed as we witness the humble beginnings of our own lineage. In the lush, recovering forests of the early Paleocene, a miraculous transformation unfolds. Here, amid the dappled light filtering through primordial canopies, the first primates emerge, diminutive pioneers destined to reshape the face of our planet. Observe these enchanting creatures, their bright eyes gleaming with newfound intelligence as they navigate the verdant world around them. Their nimble hands, adorned with sensitive fingertips and opposable thumbs, grasp delicate branches with exquisite precision. Watch in awe as they leap from tree to tree, their movements a ballet of grace and agility that hints at the marvels of primate evolution to come. These early ancestors, no larger than a mouse, carry within them the seeds of a remarkable future. Their forward-facing eyes, granting depth perception, scan the forest for both prey and predator. Their enlarged brains, relative to their tiny bodies, buzz with the sparks of cognition that will one day ignite the fires of human consciousness. In this cradle of primate evolution, we glimpse the first brushstrokes of nature's masterpiece, the intricate tapestry of life that will eventually give rise to humankind. Each tiny primate embodies a cosmic promise, a whisper of the extraordinary journey that lies ahead. Behold the humble origins of our own lineage, embodied in the diminutive form of Purgatorius, a creature poised at the dawn of primate evolution. Picture a world 66 million years ago, where the echoes of dinosaur extinction still resonate through recovering ecosystems. In this primordial landscape, a tiny pioneer emerges, no larger than a modern-day mouse, yet carrying within its genes the promise of humanity's future. Observe Purgatorius as it scampers along the branches of ancient forests, its large, luminous eyes drinking in the world around it. Marvel at its delicate hands, fingers tipped with the earliest whispers of nails instead of claws, grasping leaves and insects with newfound dexterity. Watch in awe as it leaps from branch to branch, its movements a graceful dance, hinting at the arboreal mastery of primates to come. This diminutive ancestor, with its enlarged brain and forward-facing eyes, stands at the threshold of a grand evolutionary journey. In its nocturnal foraging and social behavior, we glimpse the first flickering sparks of primate intelligence. Each tiny tooth, adapted for an omnivorous diet, tells a story of versatility and adaptation that will echo through millions of years of evolution. In Purgatorius, we witness the humble yet miraculous beginnings of our own story, a cosmic legacy written in the language of DNA and time. Witness the grand unveiling of a lineage destined to reshape the world as we journey back 55 million years to the crucible of primate evolution. The Earth, bathed in the sweltering heat of the Paleocene-Eocene thermal maximum, becomes a lush tropical paradise, teeming with new possibilities. In this hothouse world, behold the emergence of the first true primates, their eyes gleaming with newfound intelligence as they survey their verdant domain. Marvel at their graceful forms, lithe bodies adorned with silky fur, perfectly adapted for life in the burgeoning canopies. Their hands, marvels of dexterity, grasp branches with exquisite precision, each finger a testament to nature's ingenuity. Watch in awe as these pioneering primates leap from tree to tree, their movements a ballet of unparalleled grace and agility. Their enlarged brains, pulsing with the potential for higher cognition, process a world of vibrant colors and complex social interactions. In their expressive faces, we glimpse the first flickers of emotion that will one day bloom into the rich tapestry of human consciousness. These magnificent creatures, our ancient ancestors, stand at the threshold of an extraordinary journey. In their curious gazes and nimble hands, we see the seeds of tool use, language, and self-awareness, the very essence of what it means to be human, written in the language of evolution. Behold the marvels of evolution embodied in the exquisite form of early primates, their bodies a testament to nature's ingenious craftsmanship. Gaze upon these agile ancestors as they navigate the verdant canopies of ancient forests, their every movement a ballet of precision and grace. Marvel at their hands and feet, living miracles of adaptation. Observe the elegant curve of each digit, tipped with sensitive pads that can discern the subtlest textures of bark and leaf. Watch in awe as these prehensile marvels wrap around branches with unerring accuracy, defying gravity with each grasp. See how their opposable thumbs, nature's crowning achievement, work in perfect harmony with their fingers, allowing for manipulations of astounding complexity. These hands, primitive yet profound, hold within them the promise of tool use and the seeds of human ingenuity. Their feet, mirror images of their hands in function, grip and balance with equal mastery. Witness the miracle of their flexible ankles, allowing for swift, seamless transitions between vertical and horizontal surfaces. In the fluid movements of these early primates, we glimpse the origins of our own arboreal heritage. Each leap, each grasp, each delicate manipulation is a brushstroke in the masterpiece of primate evolution, a living legacy written in flesh and bone. Journey with us to the lush, primordial forests of Africa, 20 million years in the past, where we encounter the magnificent proconsul, a creature poised at the crossroads of primate evolution. Behold this early ape-like being, its form a living testament to nature's grand design, bridging the gap between ancient monkey and modern ape. Marvel at Proconsul's lithe body, perfectly adapted for life amongst the verdant canopy. Its powerful arms reach out with grace and precision, fingers curling around branches with exquisite dexterity. Observe the spark of intelligence in its eyes, windows to a burgeoning consciousness that will one day bloom into human awareness. Watch in awe as Proconsul navigates its arboreal kingdom, its movements a fluid ballet of strength and agility. See how it swings effortlessly from tree to tree, each leap a defiance of gravity and a celebration of evolutionary triumph. Its diet of ripe fruits paints a vibrant picture. Imagine those nimble hands plucking succulent figs and tender leaves, fueling a body and mind on the cusp of greatness. In Proconsul, we glimpse the dawn of our own lineage. Each gesture, each curious glance, each social interaction is a brushstroke in the masterpiece of ape evolution, a living prophecy of the remarkable journey that lies ahead. Witness the dawn of a revolutionary moment in our ancestral journey as we behold the miraculous emergence of bipedalism in early hominins. Picture the sun-drenched savannas of ancient Africa, where a transformative drama unfolds, forever altering the course of human evolution. Marvel at the sight of our early ancestors as they rise, defying gravity and convention to stand tall on two legs. Their bodies, sculpted by the forces of natural selection, become living monuments to adaptation. Observe the gradual straightening of the spine, the broadening of the pelvis, and the lengthening of powerful legs, each change a brushstroke in nature's masterpiece. Watch in awe as these pioneers take their first tentative steps into a new world of possibilities. Their hands, now freed from the demands of locomotion, reach out to grasp tools, to gesticulate, to shape the very environment around them. In their upright stance, we glimpse the seeds of human ingenuity and creativity. As they stride across the vast African plains, these early bipeds paint a picture of grace and efficiency. Their silhouettes, etched against the setting sun, tell a story of triumph over adversity, of a species daring to stand up and face the future head-on. In this pivotal moment, we witness the birth of human potential, each bipedal step a leap towards our destiny among the stars. Behold the misty dawn of human origins as we journey back 7 million years to encounter Sahelanthropus tchadensis, a living testament to our ancient past. Picture the primordial landscapes of Chad, where this extraordinary being first emerged, straddling the boundary between ape and human with awe-inspiring grace. Marvel at Sahelanthropus, its form a masterpiece of evolutionary artistry. Observe the subtle curve of its brow ridge, the gentle slope of its face, features that whisper of humanity's future. Its eyes, set beneath that prominent brow, seem to gaze across the eons, as if sensing the remarkable journey that lies ahead for its descendants. Watch in reverence as this early hominin navigates its world, its movements a ballet of primitive grace and burgeoning potential. See how it stands not fully erect, but hinting at the upright posture that will one day define our lineage. Its hands, freed from the demands of quadrupedal locomotion, reach out to explore the world with newfound curiosity. In Sahelanthropus, we witness the first brushstrokes of humanity's portrait. Each fossil fragment tells a story of resilience, adaptation, and the inexorable march of evolution. Here, at the very root of our family tree, we find a being that carries within it the seeds of all that we will become. In the mists of ancient time, we find ourselves gazing upon the dawn of humanity's ancestral journey. Here, amidst the sun-dappled savannas and verdant forests of East Africa, we encounter the awe-inspiring Australopithecus afarensis, our distant forebears who first dared to stand tall against the horizon. These early hominins, epitomized by the legendary Lucy, represent a pivotal moment in our evolutionary saga, a breathtaking fusion of ape-like features and unmistakably human traits. These remarkable beings, their small frames silhouetted against the amber glow of an African sunset, their upright posture, a revolutionary adaptation, allows them to survey the vast landscapes with curious eyes, hinting at the intellectual giants their descendants would become. Yet, nestled within their compact skulls lie brains no larger than a chimpanzee's, a humble beginning for the cognitive marvels that would follow. As we observe these ancient relatives traversing the primordial terrain, we witness the first tentative steps on the path to humanity. Their bipedal gait, a graceful dance of balance and efficiency, speaks volumes of the incredible journey ahead. In the gentle curve of Lucy's spine and the delicate arch of her foot, we see the blueprint of our own bodies, a testament to the enduring power of evolutionary ingenuity. As we journey through the mists of time, we arrive at a pivotal moment in Earth's grand narrative, the dawn of our own genus, Homo. Picture a landscape of rolling savannas and scattered woodlands, bathed in the golden light of an ancient African sun. Here, amid the swaying grasses and acacia trees, a remarkable transformation unfolds before our eyes. Some 2.5 million years ago, like a cosmic spark igniting the torch of humanity, our ancestors emerged. Behold these early members of Homo, their eyes gleaming with a newfound intelligence, their hands deftly crafting the first stone tools. Watch as they stand tall, their silhouettes etched against the horizon, embodying the promise of a species destined to reshape the world. Marvel at their expanding cranial vaults, nature's exquisite workshop for the burgeoning human mind. Each furrow of their brow, each subtle curve of their skull whispers of cognitive revolutions to come. As they move across the landscape with purposeful strides, we witness the first tentative steps on an incredible journey, a journey that will lead to art, language, and the very stars themselves. In the gentle slope of their forehead and the delicate arch of their foot, we see reflections of our modern selves, a testament to the enduring legacy of these ancient pioneers. Their story is our story, a tale written in bone and stone of creatures who dared to think, to create, to dream. Venture with us now to the cradle of humanity, where the African savanna stretches endlessly beneath an azure sky. Here, amidst the rustling grasses and scattered acacias, we encounter a miraculous being, Homo habilis, the handyman, a pioneer of our noble lineage. Behold these remarkable creatures, their eyes alight with nascent wisdom, as they crouch by sun-baked riverbeds. Watch in awe as their nimble fingers, guided by burgeoning intelligence, skillfully strike stone against stone. Each deliberate blow sends sparks flying, birthing tools that will forever change the course of history. Marvel at their slightly enlarged brains, nature's exquisite workshop, cradled within robust brows and powerful jaws. These are the architects of a cognitive revolution, their minds expanding like the very savannas they inhabit. See how they stand, not quite erect but undeniably human, their silhouettes etched against the flame-hued African sunset. As they move through the landscape, these handy ancestors leave behind a trail of stone flakes, each one a testament to their ingenuity. In the curve of a chopper, the edge of a scraper, we glimpse the first flickering sparks of human creativity, a divine fire that will one day illuminate the world. Homo habilis, our beloved forebears, stand at the threshold of humanity's grand adventure, their tools the keys that will unlock the future of our species. Behold the dawn of a new era as we witness the magnificent Homo erectus, the upright man, poised on the brink of an extraordinary journey. Picture the vast savannas of Africa, where these intrepid ancestors first rose to their full height, their silhouettes etched against the crimson sky of a Pleistocene sunset. Marvel at their robust frames and determined gaze, embodying the spirit of exploration that would carry them beyond the cradle of humanity. Watch in awe as they stand tall, their powerful legs propelling them across continents, their eyes fixed on distant horizons. Follow their footsteps as they venture forth, crossing sun-baked deserts and lush forests, fording mighty rivers and scaling rugged mountains. See them pause at the shores of ancient seas, their reflections rippling in waters that had never before mirrored human features. Witness the triumph of adaptability as Homo erectus encounters new landscapes, the windswept steppes of Asia, the mist-shrouded valleys of Europe. Their campfires flicker like beacons of progress across the primeval world, each flame a testament to their mastery over the elements. In the graceful arch of their brow and the skillful craft of their tools, we glimpse the seeds of future civilizations. Homo erectus, the great wayfarers of prehistory, their journey a magnificent prelude to the symphony of human achievement. Journey with us to the mist-shrouded valleys of ancient Europe, where the robust figures of Homo neanderthalensis emerge from the shadows of prehistory. Behold these magnificent beings, their powerful frames silhouetted against the icy landscape of the last great glaciation. Marvel at their pronounced brow ridges and broad noses, perfectly adapted to the harsh climate of their world. See how their muscular bodies move with grace through dense forests and across windswept tundra, their keen eyes ever watchful for prey and predator alike. Witness the flickering flames of their hearths, casting dancing shadows on cave walls adorned with ochre handprints, silent testaments to the spark of creativity that burned within their souls. Watch in awe as their skilled hands craft exquisite tools, each flint blade a masterpiece of prehistoric engineering. As the millennia pass, observe the fateful encounter between Neanderthal and the newly arrived Homo sapiens. See these two branches of humanity intertwine, their stories merging in a complex dance of competition and cooperation. Yet, as the climate shifts and time marches on, we witness the poignant fading of the Neanderthals. Their legacy lives on in the whisper of shared DNA, a haunting reminder of our diverse human family and the enduring mystery of our origins. Behold the majestic Neanderthals, nature's masterpiece sculpted by the icy breath of ancient winters. Picture them standing proud against a backdrop of snow-capped mountains, their robust frames silhouetted in the golden light of a Pleistocene dawn. Marvel at their powerful bodies, perfectly crafted for survival in the harshest of climates. See how their barrel-chested torsos and short, sturdy limbs conserve precious heat, a living fortress against the biting cold. Observe their faces, where prominent brow ridges shield deep-set eyes that gleam with intelligence and resilience. Focus now on their most remarkable feature, those magnificent noses. Watch as their large nasal passages warm and humidify the frigid air, a biological marvel that turns each breath into a triumph over the elements. See how the frosty air swirls and dances as it enters these natural fortresses, a testament to the ingenuity of evolution. Witness these Ice Age titans as they move through their frozen world with grace and power. Their every step crunches in the snow, leaving behind footprints that whisper tales of survival and adaptation. In the curve of their skull, the breadth of their shoulders, and the strength of their hands, we see reflected the raw beauty of a land ruled by ice and wind. Behold the mesmerizing dance of flames that illuminates the ancient world, a beacon of hope and progress in the hands of our early human ancestors. Picture a Neanderthal family huddled around a roaring fire, their faces aglow with warmth and wonder in the depths of a primordial cave. Marvel at the mastery of these noble beings as they coax life from smouldering embers, their skilled hands nurturing the precious gift of fire. Watch as sparks leap skyward, each one a testament to human ingenuity and the dawn of a new era. See how the flickering light transforms the cave, casting enchanting shadows that writhe and twist on rough stone walls. These dancing silhouettes become the first canvas for the human imagination, inspiring art and storytelling that will echo through millennia. Breathe deeply and catch the aroma of roasting meat, a revolutionary culinary technique that unlocks precious nutrients and expands the horizons of sustenance. Observe as tough fibers yield to the transformative power of heat, nourishing bodies and minds alike. In the protective circle of firelight, witness the birth of community and culture. Here, in the warm glow of shared flames, early humans find refuge from the terrors of the night, forging bonds that will carry our species to greatness. This sacred hearth becomes the crucible of humanity, where language, knowledge, and dreams are shared and preserved for generations to come. Venturing into the cradle of humanity, we find ourselves transported to the sun-drenched savannas and lush forests of ancient Africa. Here, amidst the swaying grasses and towering baobabs, the epic tale of our species begins to unfold. The Out of Africa theory, a mesmerizing narrative of human origins, paints a vivid picture of our ancestors' first steps towards a global odyssey. Imagine a small band of early humans, their dark skin glistening under the equatorial sun, eyes sharp with curiosity and wonder. These intrepid wanderers, carrying within them the genetic legacy of all humanity to come, stand poised at the threshold of an uncharted world. Their DNA, a complex tapestry woven over millennia, holds the key to unlocking our shared past. As we pan across the landscape, we see the dramatic shift from dense jungle to open grasslands, a crucible of evolution that shaped our bipedal stride and expanding minds. The air almost crackles with potential, each breath our ancestors take laden with the promise of future civilizations. Rivers carve their way through the terrain, serving as both life-giving arteries and natural highways for migration. In this primordial Eden, the seeds of humanity's great journey are sown, destined to bloom across continents and millennia. Journey with us to the dawn of humanity, where the African landscape unfolds like a living canvas, painted with the vibrant hues of evolution. Picture vast savannas stretching to the horizon, their golden grasses swaying in the ancient breeze, punctuated by the stark silhouettes of acacia trees against a flame-orange sky. Here, amidst this primordial Eden, our story begins. Imagine a small band of early Homo sapiens, their eyes gleaming with newfound intelligence, their bodies lithe and adapted to this diverse terrain. Watch as they move with grace across the land, their footprints marking the first steps of our modern lineage. The air is thick with potential, carrying the sense of wild herbs and sun-baked earth. Nearby, a crystal-clear river reflects the azure sky, its banks teeming with life. Hippos wallow in the shallows, their massive forms a testament to the abundance of this cradle of humanity. In the distance, a herd of gazelles bounds across the plain, their movements a ballad of survival that has shaped our ancestors' keen senses and strategic minds. As the golden sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in breathtaking purples and pinks, we witness the kindling of the first campfires. Around these flickering flames, our forebears gather, their faces illuminated by the warm glow, marking the birth of community, culture, and the uniquely human ability to shape our world. Behold the ancient savannas of Africa, where the story of our ancestors unfolds in a breathtaking tapestry of survival and ingenuity. Picture a small band of early Homo sapiens, their lithe figures silhouetted against the golden horizon as they move with primal grace across the undulating landscape. The air shimmers with heat, carrying the mingled scents of sun-baked earth and wild herbs. Watch as a seasoned hunter crouches low in the tall grass, his eyes locked on a distant herd of gazelles, his muscles, honed by countless hunts, tense in anticipation. Nearby, gatherers with nimble fingers pluck succulent berries from thorny bushes, their keen eyes ever watchful for signs of edible roots and nutritious plants. As the sun dips below the acacia-dotted skyline, painting the heavens in a riot of oranges and purples, the group converges at their temporary camp. A fire crackles to life, its flames dancing in the twilight, casting flickering shadows on weathered faces etched with the wisdom of the ages. Around this primal hearth, Our ancestors shared their day's bounty, their laughter and storytelling echoing across the vast, star-studded African night. In this crucible of human experience, witness the birth of cooperation, language and culture, the very essence of what makes us human. Witness the dawn of human ingenuity as we journey to a primordial riverbank where the seeds of our technological future first take root. The golden sun baths the landscape in warm light, glinting off smooth river stones and casting dappled shadows through the rustling leaves of ancient trees. Here, our early ancestors gather, their eyes alight with curiosity and determination. Watch in awe as a skilled toolmaker selects a perfect piece of flint, its edges rough with potential. With practiced precision, he strikes it against another stone, sending a shower of sparks into the air like a cascade of tiny stars. Each carefully aimed blow shapes the stone, transforming it from a simple rock into a razor-sharp hand axe, a revolutionary leap in human capability. Nearby, a group works in harmony, their fingers deftly weaving plant fibers into sturdy cords. These are used to lash sharpened bones to wooden shafts, creating spears that will extend the reach of our hunters and change the course of our evolution. The air is filled with the rhythmic sounds of their labor, the crack of stone on stone, the rustle of grasses being woven, the soft scraping of bone against wood. As the sun begins to set, painting the sky in breathtaking hues of orange and purple, our ancestors gather around their newly crafted tools. In this moment, we witness the birth of human technology, a legacy of innovation that will carry us from these humble riverbanks to the very stars themselves. Journey with us into the depths of the earth, to the sacred caverns of Lascaux, where the flickering light of ancient torches once illuminated humanity's first masterpieces. As we step into this subterranean gallery, the cool, damp air envelops us, carrying whispers of our ancestors' dreams and visions. Behold the walls, a canvas spanning millennia, adorned with a breathtaking menagerie of prehistoric life. Majestic aurochs charge across the undulating rock face, their muscular forms rendered with astonishing vitality. Nearby, a herd of delicate deer seems to dance, their graceful limbs frozen in eternal motion. Horses gallop in timeless herds, their manes flowing like wind-swept grass on long-forgotten plains. The artist's hand speaks to us across the ages, each stroke a testament to the dawn of human creativity. Vibrant ochres and deep charcoals blend seamlessly, bringing these ancient beasts to life with a vivid intensity that transcends time itself. In the play of shadow and light, we can almost hear the thundering hooves and feel the earth tremble beneath our feet. Here, in this one light chamber, we witness the birth of art, spirituality, and the profound human need to leave our mark on the world. These paintings are not mere images, but windows into the very soul of our species, a legacy etched in stone that continues to inspire and awe us to this day. Journey with us to a world transformed as we stand atop a towering glacier that stretches beyond the horizon, a frozen colossus born of the last glacial maximum. The air is crisp and pure, each breath a cloud of crystalline mist in the frigid atmosphere. Beneath our feet, a mile-thick sheet of ancient ice groans and creeks, a living entity of frost that has reshaped continents. Gaze upon the endless expanse of white, where mammoth ice sheets dominate the landscape, their surfaces etched with intricate patterns of frost and snow. Jagged peaks of blue-tinged ice thrust skyward, catching the pale sunlight and scattering it in a dazzling display of prismatic colours. In the distance, a herd of woolly mammoths trudges across the frozen tundra, their shaggy forms dwarfed by the immensity of the glacial world around them. Rivers of ice flow with glacial patience, carving deep valleys and fjords into the bedrock below. The weight of the ice presses down upon the earth, moulding the very shape of our planet. This is a world of extreme beauty and harsh grandeur, where the raw power of nature reigns supreme. As we stand in awe of this frozen realm, we witness the Earth in the grip of its icy embrace, a snapshot of our planet's breathtaking capacity for transformation and the epic scale of geological time. Behold the vast, windswept tundra, where the fate of humanity hangs in the balance against the colossal beasts of a bygone era. The air crackles with electric anticipation as a small band of our early ancestors, armed with nothing but primitive spears and unwavering determination, prepare to face nature's mightiest creatures. In the distance, a herd of mammoths emerges from the mist, their massive tusks gleaming in the pale sunlight. These woolly giants, standing tall as three-story buildings, move with a grace that belies their enormous size. Their footfalls shake the very earth, a thunderous drumbeat echoing across the frozen landscape. Watch in awe as our forebears, their lean bodies honed by the harsh environment, move with fluid precision. They communicate in hushed tones and supple gestures, a symphony of human cooperation refined over countless generations. Their eyes, bright with intelligence and primal hunger, track the movements of their gargantuan prey. As the hunters close in, the air fills with tension so thick it could be cut with a stone axe. In this moment, witness the raw power of human ingenuity pitted against nature's most formidable creations. Here, on this ancient battleground, our species' future is forged in a crucible of ice, courage, and necessity, a testament to the indomitable spirit that would one day conquer the globe. As the great ice sheets retreated, their glacial fingers slowly releasing their grip on the land, a new era dawned for our ancient ancestors. The world was transforming, shedding its frozen mantle to reveal lush landscapes teeming with possibility. This pivotal moment in Earth's history set the stage for one of humanity's greatest innovations, the domestication of animals and plants, giving birth to the agricultural revolution. Picture a vast plain, stretching as far as the eye can see, bathed in the golden light of a prehistoric dawn. The air is crisp and alive with potential, carrying the scent of damp earth and new growth. Here, our early human ancestors stand at the threshold of a monumental change, their eyes scanning the horizon for signs of the future they will forge. In the distance, a herd of wild oryx grazes peacefully, their massive silhouettes etched against the sky. These majestic beasts, with their sweeping horns and muscular frames, represent both sustenance and danger to our ancestors. But in this moment, something extraordinary begins to unfold. A curious human, perhaps driven by hunger or an innate sense of possibility, approaches the herd with caution and wonder. Over countless generations, this dance between human and beast will transform both species. The fierce aurochs will gradually yield to human influence, their wild nature softening into the docile cattle we know today. Their powerful bodies will become a source of milk, meat, and labor, fundamentally altering the human relationship with the land and sky. As we pan across the landscape, we see pockets of verdant growth emerging from the soil, wild grasses swaying in the breeze, their seeds glinting in the sunlight. These humble plants hold within them the promise of abundance, waiting to be unlocked by human ingenuity. Our ancestors, keen observers of nature's rhythms, begin to notice patterns in the growth and spread of these grasses. Imagine a curious hand reaching out to pluck a seed head, fingers carefully examining the tiny grains nestled within. In this simple act, the seeds of agriculture are sown. Over time, humans will select the most bountiful plants, nurturing them with care and attention, coaxing ever larger yields from the willing earth. The scene shifts to a sheltered valley where a clear stream meanders through a patchwork of wild fruit trees and berry bushes. Here, early humans begin to recognize the potential of these natural orchards. They observe how animals interact with the plants, spreading seeds and encouraging growth. Inspired by nature's example, our ancestors start to intentionally plant seeds in favorable locations, tending to the young saplings with a newfound sense of stewardship. As seasons pass, these nascent orchards flourish under human care. The once wild fruits grow larger, sweeter, more abundant. The air is filled with the buzzing of bees and the songs of birds, drawn to this oasis of plenty. Our ancestors have begun to shape the very landscape itself, creating pockets of abundance that will sustain growing communities. In a nearby meadow, we witness the gradual taming of wild sheep and goats. These agile creatures, once elusive prey, now cautiously accept the presence of humans. Over generations, the boldest and most docile individuals are selected, their offspring becoming increasingly comfortable with human proximity. The woolly coats of the sheep, once a defense against the cold, become a valuable resource for clothing and shelter. As we soar higher, taking in a bird's-eye view of the changing landscape, we see the first tentative steps towards settled life. Small encampments begin to form around these centres of domestication. Crude fences appear, marking the boundaries between wild and cultivated land. The rhythms of human life start to synchronize with the cycles of planting and harvesting, the migrations of herds, and the changing seasons. In a secluded glade, we observe a group of humans gathered around a central fire. They pass around clay vessels filled with a strange, bubbling liquid, the first experiments in fermentation. The domestication of grains has led to the accidental discovery of beer, a beverage that will play a crucial role in the development of human culture and society. As night falls, we see these early farmers and herders gazing up at the stars with new eyes. The predictable movements of celestial bodies take on fresh significance as they relate to the cycles of planting and harvesting. This awakening astronomical awareness will eventually give rise to complex calendars and agricultural rituals, binding human culture ever more tightly to the rhythms of the natural world. With the coming of dawn, we witness a profound shift in the human relationship with the land. No longer mere hunters and gatherers at the mercy of nature's whims, our ancestors have become active shapers of their environment. The once wild landscape is gradually transformed into a mosaic of cultivated fields, grazing pastures, and managed woodlands. This agricultural revolution ripples out across the globe, adapting to diverse environments and climates. In fertile river valleys, we see the first irrigation channels being dug, bringing life-giving water to thirsty crops. On windswept plateaus, ingenious terracing techniques allow cultivation on seemingly inhospitable slopes. As we zoom out to take in the grand sweep of history, we see how this momentous shift from foraging to farming sets the stage for the rise of complex societies. The ability to produce surplus food allows for population growth and specialization of labor. Villages grow into towns, and towns into cities, each supported by the bounty of domesticated plants and animals. Yet even as human influence on the landscape grows, we are reminded of the delicate balance between cultivation and wildness. In the margins between fields, in the depths of forests, and on remote mountainsides, wild species continue to thrive and evolve. This biodiversity, preserved alongside human agriculture, will prove crucial for the long-term resilience of both natural ecosystems and human food systems. As our journey through time and space comes to a close, we are left with a profound sense of awe at the ingenuity and adaptability of our species. From those first tentative steps towards domestication to the complex agricultural systems of today, humans have continually reshaped their relationship with the natural world. The story of agriculture is a testament to the power of observation, experimentation, and cooperation, a legacy that continues to unfold in every seed planted and every animal tended, echoing across the millennia to shape our modern world. As we journey back through the mists of time, we find ourselves on the cusp of one of humanity's most profound transformations, the Neolithic Revolution. Picture a vast, untamed landscape stretching as far as the eye can see, where the echoes of our ancestors' footsteps still linger in the earth beneath our feet. This is the stage upon which a grand drama unfolds, a pivotal moment in human history that would forever alter the course of our species. Imagine a sweeping panorama of diverse ecosystems, lush river valleys cradled by towering mountains, sun-dappled forests teeming with life, and wind-swept grasslands dancing with swaying stalks. Here, amid nature's raw beauty, our hunter-gatherer forebears roamed, their lives intimately entwined with the rhythms of the wild. Watch as they move with grace and purpose, their keen eyes scanning the horizon for game, their nimble fingers plucking wild berries and roots from the earth's generous bounty. But look closer, for something extraordinary is stirring in the hearts and minds of these ancient peoples. In their eyes, we see the first glimmers of a revolutionary idea, the notion that they might shape the land to their will, coaxing sustenance from the soil itself. This is the dawn of agriculture, a monumental shift that would reshape not just the landscape, but the very fabric of human society. As we zoom in, we witness the first tentative steps of this grand experiment. See how a group gathers around a patch of wild grasses, their hands moving with newfound purpose as they carefully select the most robust seeds. With reverent care, they press these tiny harbingers of change into the welcoming earth, an act of faith in the promise of tomorrow's harvest. This simple gesture, repeated countless times across millennia, would blossom into the vast fields of grain that now feed billions. Our gaze shifts to a nearby clearing, where the air is filled with the excited bleating of goats. These nimble creatures, once elusive prey, now cautiously approach their human companions. Observe the gentle hand of a young child as it reaches out to stroke a kid's soft fur, forging a bond that transcends species. This nascent partnership between human and animal would evolve into the diverse tapestry of livestock that sustains us to this day. As seasons pass in the blink of an eye, we witness the gradual transformation of the landscape. Watch in awe as patches of cultivated land expand like islands of order in a sea of wilderness. Marvel at the ingenuity of our ancestors as they fashion the first crude tools. Digging sticks hardened by fire, stone axes polished to a keen edge, baskets woven from supple reeds to carry the precious harvest. The rhythm of life itself begins to change, syncing with the cycles of planting and reaping. Observe how temporary camps gradually give way to more permanent settlements, as the need to tend crops and guard herds anchors communities to specific locations. See how simple shelters evolve into sturdy dwellings, built to withstand the passage of seasons and provide sanctuary for growing families. In a sun-drenched meadow, we pause to witness a moment of pure wonder. A group of early farmers stand in reverent silence, gazing upon the first ears of domesticated wheat, heavy with grain. Their faces are etched with a mixture of awe and pride, for they have accomplished something truly miraculous. They have partnered with nature itself to ensure their survival. This golden bounty represents not just sustenance, but the promise of surplus, of security against the vagaries of fortune. As we soar higher, taking in a bird's-eye view of this unfolding revolution, we see how these isolated pockets of agriculture begin to spread and connect. Trade routes emerge like threads in a vast tapestry, linking distant communities and facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. The once nomadic peoples are putting down roots, both literally and figuratively, as they cultivate not just crops, but the seeds of civilization itself. In the fertile crescent of the Middle East, we witness the rise of the world's first cities. Behold the awe-inspiring sight of Pat Al Hoig, its closely packed mud brick houses rising like a human honeycomb from the Anatolian plain. Here, in this crucible of innovation, we see the emergence of specialized crafts and social hierarchies, the first stirrings of the complex societies that would come to dominate the globe. Yet even as humanity exerts greater control over its environment, we are reminded of the delicate balance between cultivation and wildness. In the margins between fields, in the depths of forests, and on remote mountainsides, the diversity of nature continues to flourish. This reservoir of wild species, preserved alongside human agriculture, will prove crucial for the long-term resilience of both natural ecosystems and human food systems. As night falls on this transformative era, we see our Neolithic ancestors gathered around flickering fires, sharing the day's harvest and weaving tales of their changing world. In their eyes, we glimpse both the wonder at what they have achieved and a growing awareness of their place in the grand tapestry of existence. They have begun to ponder the mysteries of the seasons, the cycles of life and death, and their own role as stewards of the land. The firelight casts long shadows, and in these dancing silhouettes, we see the outlines of all that is to come, the rise and fall of empires, the growth of science and art, the ceaseless march of human progress. All of it, every triumph and tragedy of our species, can trace its roots back to this pivotal moment when our ancestors first dared to plant a seed and await its flourishing. As dawn breaks on a new age, we are left breathless by the magnitude of this Neolithic revolution. From those first humble crops and domesticated animals, a cascade of changes would sweep across the globe, reshaping landscapes, cultures, and the human experience itself. The echoes of this transformation resonate through time, touching every aspect of our modern lives. In this grand transition from hunting and gathering to agriculture, we witness not just a change in how humans obtained food, but a fundamental shift in our relationship with the natural world. It is a testament to the ingenuity, adaptability, and audacity of our species, a reminder that within each of us lies the potential to shape our destiny and leave an indelible mark upon the earth. As we reluctantly depart this pivotal moment in human history, we carry with us a profound sense of connection to those ancient innovators. Their legacy lives on in every cultivated field, in every domesticated animal, and in the very fabric of our societies. The Neolithic Revolution stands as a monument to human potential, a reminder that even the most sweeping changes begin with a single courageous step into the unknown. As we journey through the annals of time, we find ourselves witnessing a profound transformation that would forever alter the course of human history. Behold the awe-inspiring spectacle of early farming, a revolutionary practice that not only changed how our ancestors sustained themselves, but laid the very foundation for the rise of civilization as we know it. Picture a vast, undulating landscape bathed in the golden light of dawn. The air is crisp and filled with promise, carrying the earthy scent of freshly tilled soil. Before us spreads a patchwork of carefully tended fields, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Each furrow, meticulously carved into the earth, represents a bold step away from the nomadic lifestyle of our hunter-gatherer forebears. Zoom in to witness the miraculous dance of growth unfolding before our eyes. Tender green shoots push through the rich, dark soil, reaching towards the life-giving warmth of the sun. These fragile beginnings hold within them the promise of bountiful harvests to come, a promise that would reshape the very fabric of human society. As we pan across this primordial farm, we see figures moving with purpose among the growing crops. Their hands, once callous from wielding spears and gathering wild plants, now lovingly tend to domesticated wheat and barley. Watch in wonder as they use crude tools fashioned from stone and wood, coaxing life from the earth with a determination that borders on reverence. In the distance, a herd of sheep grazes peacefully, their woolly forms dotting the landscape like clouds come to earth. These gentle creatures, once wild and elusive, now live in harmony with their human protectors. Their presence is a testament to the profound bond forged between humans and animals, a partnership that would prove crucial in the development of settled communities. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, casting its warm glow over the land, we witness the gradual emergence of the first true settlements. Clustered near the life-giving waters of a meandering river, simple dwellings begin to take shape. Walls of mud brick rise from the earth, each structure a bold declaration of humanity's intention to put down roots and claim a permanent place in the landscape. Observe the hustle and bustle of daily life in this nascent community. Women gather at the river's edge, their laughter mingling with the sound of flowing water as they fill clay pots with the precious liquid. Children play in the dusty streets, their carefree games a stark contrast to the constant vigilance required of their nomadic ancestors. In the heart of the settlement, a communal granary stands as a symbol of the community's newfound security. Its sturdy walls protect the harvest, a shared resource that allows the inhabitants to weather lean times and plan for the future. This simple structure represents a revolutionary shift in human thinking, the ability to create surplus and store wealth. As night falls, we see families gathering around flickering fires, sharing meals prepared from the fruits of their labor. The firelight casts dancing shadows on faces etched with a mix of pride and wonder. For the first time in human history, these people can look to the future with a sense of permanence and possibility. With the coming of dawn, we witness the gradual specialization of labor that farming allows. No longer must every individual focus solely on procuring food. We see skilled artisans emerging, their hands shaping clay into intricate pottery, weaving fibers into sturdy cloth, and working metal into tools of increasing complexity. Each craft represents a step towards a more sophisticated society, one built on the foundation of agricultural abundance. As seasons pass in the blink of an eye, we observe the growth of trade between settlements. Caravans of ox-drawn carts lumber along well-worn paths, carrying surplus goods to be exchanged with neighbouring communities. These trade routes become conduits, not just for material goods, but for ideas, technologies, and cultural practices, weaving a rich tapestry of interconnected societies. In a nearby field, we pause to witness a moment of profound significance. A group of elders stands in solemn contemplation, their eyes fixed on the heavens. They have begun to notice patterns in the movements of celestial bodies, correlating them with the cycles of planting and harvesting. This nascent understanding of astronomy marks the birth of a new way of perceiving time and humanity's place in the cosmos. As we soar higher, taking in a panoramic view of this burgeoning civilization, we see the first monumental structures taking shape. Great earthen mounds rise from the plains, their purpose both practical and symbolic. These communal projects require unprecedented levels of cooperation and planning, hinting at the emergence of complex social hierarchies and shared belief systems. In the fertile valleys between mighty rivers, we witness the birth of the world's first cities. Behold the awe-inspiring sight of Uruk, its mud-brick temples reaching towards the sky like man-made mountains. Within its walls, a complex tapestry of human activity unfolds. Priests performing elaborate rituals, scribes etching symbols into clay tablets, and merchants haggling in bustling marketplaces. Yet even as these early civilizations flourish, we are reminded of their deep connection to the land that sustains them. In the fields surrounding the city, farmers still toil under the sun, their labor the lifeblood that nourishes this grand experiment in human organization. The rhythm of urban life pulses in harmony with the agricultural cycles that birthed it. As our journey through time draws to a close, we are left breathless by the magnitude of the transformation we have witnessed. From those first tentative steps into agriculture, a cascade of changes has swept across the globe, reshaping landscapes, cultures, and the human experience itself. The rise of farming has allowed our species to put down roots, both literal and metaphorical, creating stable communities that would become the cradles of art, science, and philosophy. In this grand transition from nomadic bands to settled civilizations, we see not just a change in how humans obtained food, but a fundamental shift in our relationship with the world around us and with each other. It is a testament to the boundless potential that lies within the human spirit, the ability to shape our environment, to imagine new possibilities, and to build societies of staggering complexity. As we reluctantly depart this pivotal era in human history, we carry with us a profound sense of connection to those ancient innovators. Their legacy lives on in every field we cultivate, in every city we build, and in the very fabric of our modern world. The rise of early farming and the civilizations it spawned stand as a monument to human ingenuity and cooperation, a reminder that even the most sweeping changes begin with a single seed planted in fertile soil, nurtured by the unwavering hope for a better tomorrow. As we journey back through the mists of time, we find ourselves standing at the threshold of one of humanity's greatest leaps forward, the birth of the first cities. Behold the awe-inspiring spectacle of the Fertile Crescent, a crescent-shaped region of lush abundance cradled between the life-giving waters of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, in what we now know as modern-day Iraq and Syria. Picture a vast, undulating landscape bathed in the golden light of an ancient dawn. The air is thick with promise, carrying the mingled scents of rich soil, flowing water, and human endeavour. Before us stretches a tapestry of verdant fields and swaying palms, a veritable Eden that would become the cradle of civilization itself. As we zoom in, we witness the miraculous transformation of simple agricultural settlements into the world's first true cities. Watch in wonder as the legendary city of Uruk rises from the fertile plains like a dream made manifest. Its mud brick walls, sun-baked and imposing, stand as a bold declaration of humanity's newfound mastery over its environment. Gaze upon the awe-inspiring ziggurat at the heart of the city, its stepped sides reaching towards the heavens like a stairway for the gods. This monumental structure, built by countless hands working in unprecedented cooperation, serves as both temple and symbol of the city's power. Its shadow falls across a bustling cityscape where narrow streets wind between closely packed buildings, each one a testament to the ingenuity of early urban planners. In the city's central marketplace, a kaleidoscope of sights, sounds, and smells assaults our senses. Merchants call out their wares in a cacophony of voices, the air thick with the aroma of exotic spices and freshly baked bread. Here, we witness the birth of complex economic systems. As goods from far-flung regions are traded and bartered, ideas and innovations spreading like ripples in a pond. As we pan across the city, we see the emergence of specialized craftsmen, their skilled hands shaping clay into intricate pottery, working precious metals into jewelry of breathtaking beauty, and weaving fibers into textiles of unparalleled quality. Each workshop is a crucible of innovation, pushing the boundaries of human creativity and technical skill. In a quiet courtyard, we pause to witness a moment of profound significance. A scribe, his brow furrowed in concentration, presses a reed stylus into a soft clay tablet. This is the birth of writing, a revolutionary technology that would allow knowledge to be preserved and transmitted across generations. The cuneiform characters etched into the clay represent not just a record of grain transactions or religious rituals, but the very dawn of recorded history. As night falls, we see the city transformed by the flickering light of oil lamps. Families gather in courtyards, sharing meals and stories under a canopy of stars. The air is filled with the sounds of laughter, music, and the distant chanting of priests in the temple complex. This is a community bound together not just by walls and streets, but by shared beliefs, customs, and a growing sense of civic identity. With the coming of dawn, we witness the complex social hierarchies that have emerged in this urban environment. Priests and rulers, their ornate robes glinting with gold and precious stones, processed through the streets in elaborate ceremonies. Skilled artisans and merchants form a growing middle class, while labourers and farmers provide the essential foundation upon which the entire social structure rests. As we soar higher, taking in a panoramic view of the Fertile Crescent, we see other great cities beginning to emerge. Eridu, Ar, and Nippur rise from the landscape like beacons of human achievement, each one a unique expression of the urban ideal. Between these centers of civilization, a network of trade routes begins to form, linking distant communities and facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultural practices. In the fields surrounding the cities, we observe the agricultural abundance that makes this urban explosion possible. Vast irrigation systems, their channels glinting in the sunlight, bring life-giving water to crops of wheat, barley, and date palms. This mastery over the natural world allows for the production of surplus food, freeing large portions of the population to pursue specialized occupations within the city walls. As seasons pass in the blink of an eye, we witness the gradual codification of laws and governance. In the city of Ur, we see the creation of one of the world's first legal codes, its precepts carefully inscribed on clay cylinders. This represents a revolutionary step in human organization, establishing a framework for justice and social order that would influence civilizations for millennia to come. In a secluded chamber within the ziggurat, we observe priests and astronomers engaged in intense study of the night sky. Their careful observations of celestial movements lead to the development of sophisticated calendars, crucial for timing agricultural activities and religious festivals. This burgeoning understanding of astronomy and mathematics lays the foundation for future scientific endeavors. As our journey through time draws to a close, we are left breathless by the magnitude of the transformation we have witnessed. From the fertile soil of the Mesopotamian plain, humanity has given birth to a new way of living, one that would reshape the course of history. The rise of these first cities represents not just a change in how humans organize themselves, but a fundamental shift in our relationship with the world and with each other. In the narrow streets and grand temples, the bustling markets and quiet scribal schools of these ancient cities, we see the seeds of all that was to come. Here, in the cradle of civilization, humanity took its first bold steps towards the complex, interconnected world we inhabit today. As we reluctantly depart this pivotal era, we carry with us a profound sense of awe and connection to our ancient forebears. Their legacy lives on in every city we build, in every law we write, and in the very fabric of our modern societies. The rise of the first cities in the Fertile Crescent stands as a testament to human ingenuity, cooperation, and the enduring power of shared dreams. It reminds us that even the grandest achievements begin with a single idea, nurtured by the fertile soil of human imagination and watered by the rivers of collective effort. In the twilight of this ancient world, we see not just the birth of cities, but the dawn of civilization itself, a legacy that continues to shape our world and inspire our dreams of what might yet be possible. As we embark on a mesmerizing journey through the annals of time, we find ourselves witnessing the breathtaking dawn of human civilization. Behold the awe-inspiring spectacle of early societies blossoming like rare and precious flowers in the fertile soils of antiquity. Here, in the cradles of Sumer and Egypt, we observe the miraculous emergence of complex societies that would forever alter the course of human history. Picture a vast, sun-drenched landscape where the mighty Tigris and Euphrates rivers embrace the land of Sumer, their life-giving waters weaving through the plains like veins of liquid gold. The air shimmers with heat and possibility, carrying the mingled scents of rich earth, blooming date palms, and human aspiration. In the distance, the great Nile cuts a verdant swath through the golden sands of Egypt, its annual floods a divine gift that nourishes a civilization destined for greatness. As we zoom in on a Sumerian city-state, we witness the miracle of writing unfold before our very eyes. In a cool, shadowed chamber, a scribe sits cross-legged, his nimble fingers pressing a reed stylus into soft clay. Each wedge-shaped mark is a triumph of human ingenuity, transforming abstract thought into tangible form. The cuneiform characters dance across the tablet, preserving knowledge, laws, and stories for eternity. This revolutionary technology, born from the practical needs of accounting and record-keeping, blossoms into a tool for capturing the full spectrum of human experience. Pan across to a sun-baked courtyard in ancient Egypt, where another scribe wields a brush dipped in ink, his hand moving with practiced grace across a sheet of papyrus. Hieroglyphs flow from his brush like visual poetry, each symbol a work of art in itself. The sacred ibis, the rippling water, the all-seeing eye, these pictographs are more than mere writing. They are a bridge between the mortal world and the divine, capturing the very essence of Egyptian culture and belief. In the heart of Ur, we pause to witness a moment of profound significance. A group of elders gathers in solemn conclave, their voices rising and falling as they debate and codify the laws that will govern their society. This is the birth of formal legal systems, a leap forward in human organization that will echo through the millennia. The Code of Ur-Nammu, inscribed on clay tablets, stands as a testament to humanity's quest for justice and order in an often chaotic world. As we shift our gaze to the banks of the Nile, we see the development of Ma'at, the Egyptian concept of truth, balance, and cosmic order. Watch in awe as pharaohs and priests enact elaborate rituals to maintain this divine harmony, their every gesture a link between earthly concerns and celestial mandates. The intricate system of religious, moral, and juridical concepts woven into Ma'at forms the backbone of one of the most enduring civilizations in human history. With the coming of dawn, we witness the bustling vitality of trade in these early societies. In Sumer, a caravan of donkeys laden with goods wins its way through narrow streets, their bells creating a symphony of commerce. Merchants haggle in the shadow of towering ziggurats, exchanging metals, timber, and precious stones from distant lands. This complex web of trade routes not only brings material wealth, but serves as a conduit for the exchange of ideas, technologies, and cultural practices. Soaring over the Mediterranean, we see Egyptian ships with billowing sails plying the waters, their holds filled with papyrus, linen, and gold. The pharaoh's traders venture to distant shores, returning with cedar from Lebanon, spices from Arabia, and exotic animals from the heart of Africa. Each successful voyage strengthens Egypt's position as a dominant power and contributes to the rich tapestry of its culture. As we pan across the Sumerian landscape, we observe the emergence of specialized crafts and professions. Skilled metalworkers shape copper and bronze into tools and weapons of astonishing sophistication. Potters spin their wheels, transforming humble clay into vessels of both utility and beauty. Each workshop is a crucible of innovation, pushing the boundaries of human creativity and technical mastery. In the shadow of the Great Pyramids, we witness the incredible feats of Egyptian engineering and architecture. Watch in amazement as massive blocks of limestone are cut, transported, and fitted together with breathtaking precision. The labor of thousands, guided by brilliant minds, gives rise to structures that will stand as eternal monuments to human ambition and skill. As night falls, we see these early civilizations transformed by the warm glow of oil lamps. In a Sumerian temple, priests conduct elaborate rituals, their chants rising to the heavens as they tend to the needs of their gods. The air is heavy with the scent of incense, the flickering light casting dancing shadows on walls adorned with intricate mosaics. Under the star-studded Egyptian sky, astronomers and mathematicians pore over papyrus scrolls, charting the movements of celestial bodies and unlocking the secrets of geometry. Their observations and calculations will lay the groundwork for scientific advancements that continue to shape our understanding of the universe. With the rising sun, we witness the complex social hierarchies that have emerged in these sophisticated societies. In Sumer, kings rule as intermediaries between gods and mortals, their authority bolstered by a class of priests, scribes, and administrators. The majority of the population toils in fields and workshops, their labour forming the foundation upon which the entire social structure rests. In Egypt, the divine pharaoh stands at the apex of a highly stratified society, his every need attended to by an army of officials, priests, and servants. Yet even the humblest worker on the Nile's banks plays a vital role in maintaining Ma'at, contributing to the cosmic balance that ensures Egypt's prosperity. As our journey through these nascent civilizations draws to a close, we are left breathless by the magnitude of human achievement we have witnessed. From the fertile soils of Sumer and the life-giving floods of the Nile, humanity has given birth to societies of staggering complexity and enduring influence. In the cuneiform tablets of Sumer and the hieroglyphic texts of Egypt, in their laws and religious practices, in the vibrant exchange of goods and ideas, we see the foundations of all that was to come. These early civilizations stand as testaments to the boundless potential of human creativity, cooperation, and aspiration. As we reluctantly depart this pivotal era, we carry with us a profound sense of wonder and connection to our ancient forebears. Their legacy lives on in every word we write, in every law we uphold, in every trade we make. The rise of these complex early societies reminds us that the grandest achievements of humanity are built upon the accumulated wisdom and efforts of countless individuals, each contributing their unique spark to the ever-burning flame of civilization. As we embark on an awe-inspiring journey through the grand tapestry of human evolution, we find ourselves standing at the precipice of an ongoing miracle, the continued transformation of our species. Though the pace has slowed from the rapid changes of our distant past, the subtle dance of adaptation continues to shape humanity in ways both profound and beautiful. Picture a vast, undulating landscape of time, stretching from the distant mists of our ancestral origins to the shimmering horizon of our future. The air vibrates with the echoes of countless generations, each leaving its indelible mark on the genetic canvas of our species. As we zoom in on the present moment, we witness the intricate interplay of forces that continue to mold the human form and mind. Behold the wonder of genetic diversity, a kaleidoscope of traits and potentials swirling within the global human population. In bustling cities and remote villages alike, the vast pool of human genes intermingles and recombines with each new generation. Watch in amazement as chance meetings between individuals from distant corners of the globe create unique genetic combinations, each a potential key to unlocking new evolutionary pathways. As we pan across the planet, we see the subtle but persistent influence of natural selection at work. In the sun-drenched savannas of East Africa, we observe populations with a higher proportion of individuals resistant to malaria, their bodies a living testament to generations of survival against this microscopic foe. Shift your gaze to the windswept plateaus of Tibet, where the descendants of ancient migrants have developed remarkable adaptations to high-altitude living, their blood rich with oxygen-carrying capacity. In the frozen expanses of the Arctic, witness the Inuit people, their bodies uniquely suited to thrive in extreme cold. Their metabolism, honed over countless generations, efficiently processes the fatty acids abundant in their traditional diet of marine mammals. This is evolution in action, a slow but inexorable process of fine-tuning the human machine to its environment. As night falls, we observe a phenomenon unique to our species, the glow of artificial light spreading across the globe. This human-made environment exerts its own evolutionary pressures. In the heart of a neon-lit metropolis, we see individuals adapted to late-night activity and artificial lighting, their circadian rhythms subtly shifted from those of their ancestors. The ability to thrive in this modern, 24/7 world may well become an increasingly important trait in the evolutionary trajectory of urban populations. With the rising sun, we witness the ongoing evolution of human cognitive abilities. In a classroom filled with eager young minds, we see the potential for new neural connections forming with each lesson learned. The human brain, that marvel of biological computing, continues to adapt to the ever-increasing flow of information in our digital age. Those who can efficiently process, store, and recall vast amounts of data may find themselves at an evolutionary advantage in the knowledge economies of the future. As we soar higher, taking in a panoramic view of humanity's global diaspora, we observe the fascinating interplay between cultural and biological evolution. In the bustling markets of a cosmopolitan city, we see individuals from diverse genetic backgrounds coming together, their unions potentially giving rise to novel combinations of traits. This genetic mixing, accelerated by modern transportation and changing social norms, is redrawing the map of human diversity in real time. Zoom in on a state-of-the-art laboratory where scientists peer into the very building blocks of life. The revolution in genetic engineering and biotechnology opens up unprecedented possibilities for directed human evolution. CRISPR and other gene editing technologies shimmer with potential, offering both promise and peril as humanity grapples with the ethical implications of taking evolution into its own hands. As we pan across time, we see the subtle but significant changes in human physiology over recent centuries. The average height of populations in many parts of the world has increased, a testament to improved nutrition and healthcare. Wisdom teeth, once crucial for our ancestors' tough diets, are becoming less common, with many individuals never developing them at all. These changes, playing out over mere hundreds of years, hint at the ongoing plasticity of the human form. In a quiet hospital room, we witness a profound moment in the continuation of human evolution. A newborn takes its first breath, its genome a unique combination of ancient genes and recent mutations. Some of these genetic variations may be neutral, while others could potentially offer advantages or disadvantages in the face of future challenges. Each birth is a roll of the genetic dice, a moment of potential evolutionary significance. As day turns to night once more, we observe humanity's growing mastery over its environment. Climate-controlled buildings, advanced medical care, and global food distribution networks have altered the landscape of survival pressures. Yet, new challenges arise. In the shadow of towering skyscrapers, we see the subtle adaptations of urban dwellers to air pollution, their bodies developing mechanisms to cope with particulate matter and chemical pollutants. With the dawn of a new day, we turn our gaze to the frontiers of human expansion. In a simulated Martian habitat, scientists and volunteers prepare for the possibility of off-world colonization. The extreme environments of space and other planets may well become the crucibles for the next great leap in human evolution. Those whose bodies can best adapt to reduced gravity, increased radiation, and alien atmospheres may become the progenitors of new branches of humanity. As our journey through the ongoing saga of human evolution draws to a close, we are left breathless by the majesty and complexity of this unfolding story. From the subtle shifts in our genetic makeup to the grand possibilities of our technological future, we see a species still very much in the process of becoming. In every child born, in every adaptation to our changing world, we witness the continuation of a process that has shaped humanity for millions of years. Though the pace may have slowed, the potential for change remains as vast as the cosmos itself. Our evolution is a testament to the resilience, adaptability, and boundless potential of the human species. As we reluctantly depart this contemplation of our ongoing evolution, we carry with us a profound sense of wonder at our place in the grand tapestry of life. We are not the end point of evolution, but a bridge between our ancestral past and the unlimited possibilities of our future. In every strand of our DNA, in every neuron of our ever-adapting brains, we carry the promise of what humanity may yet become. As we embark on an extraordinary journey through the mists of time, we find ourselves standing at the crossroads of human evolution, where the branches of our family tree intertwine in ways both mysterious and profound. Behold the awe-inspiring tapestry of our genetic heritage, woven with threads that stretch back to the dawn of humanity and beyond. Picture a vast, primordial landscape where towering glaciers gleam under an ancient sun and verdant valleys nestle between rugged mountain ranges. This is the stage upon which one of the most remarkable dramas in the history of life on Earth unfolds, the intermingling of distinct human lineages, each carrying the genetic echoes of countless generations. As we zoom in on a secluded cave, its entrance flickering with the warm glow of firelight, we witness a moment of profound significance. Here, in the shadows cast by dancing flames, we see the silhouettes of two distinct forms, the robust, powerfully built Neanderthal and the more gracile Homo sapiens. Their eyes meet across the divide of tens of thousands of years of separate evolution, yet in this moment we glimpse the spark of recognition, the shared essence of humanity that transcends physical differences. In the soft earth outside the cave, we see footprints intermingling, the broader, heavier prints of Neanderthals alongside the narrower tracks of our direct ancestors. These ephemeral marks in the soil are a poignant reminder of the physical encounters that would leave an indelible mark on our species' genetic makeup. As dawn breaks, casting its golden light across a windswept plateau, we observe a band of early humans on the move. Among them, we spot individuals whose features hint at a complex genetic heritage, brow ridges that echo Neanderthal ancestors, cheekbones that speak of Denisovan lineage. These are the children of interspecies unions, carrying within their very cells the story of humanity's diverse origins. In a sun-dappled forest glade, we pause to witness a moment of tender connection. A human mother cradles her infant, whose features subtly blend characteristics of both Homo sapiens and Neanderthal. This child, born of two worlds, represents the living embodiment of our intertwined genetic heritage. In her eyes, we see the legacy of multiple lineages, each contributing its unique strengths to the tapestry of human diversity. As we soar higher, taking in a panoramic view of the Eurasian continent, we see the grand movements of ancient human populations. Wave after wave of migration sweeps across the land, each group carrying its own genetic signature. Where these waves meet and merge, we witness the creation of new genetic combinations, each a potential key to unlocking novel adaptations and capabilities. Zoom in on a coastal cave in Siberia, where the enigmatic Denisovans once made their home. Though known to us primarily through scant physical remains, their genetic legacy looms large in the DNA of modern populations. We see a Denisovan craftsman shaping a delicate bead, his hands displaying a dexterity that hints at cognitive abilities not unlike our own. The skills and knowledge of this mysterious people would be passed down not just through cultural exchange, but through the very genes they shared with our ancestors. As night falls, we observe a group of early humans huddled around a communal fire. Among them are individuals whose robust physiques speak of Neanderthal ancestry, their bodies well adapted to the harsh cold of Ice Age Europe. Others display the high-altitude adaptations of the Denisovans, their blood rich with oxygen-carrying capacity. In this diverse group, we see the living proof of how interbreeding with Arctic humans allowed our species to acquire beneficial traits, enhancing our ability to thrive in a wide range of environments. With the coming of dawn, we witness the power of genetic admixture in action. In a lush valley, we see humans displaying a remarkable resistance to local pathogens, a trait inherited from their Neanderthal ancestors who had millennia to adapt to these environments. This genetic gift, passed down through generations of interbreeding, may well have been the key to our species' survival as it ventured into new and challenging territories. As we pan across time, we see the subtle but significant impact of archaic DNA on modern human populations. In the immune cells of a child fighting off an infection, we glimpse the legacy of Neanderthal genes bolstering her defenses against ancient and modern threats alike. In the keen eyesight of a hunter in the Tibetan Plateau, we see the influence of Denisovan DNA, allowing him to thrive in the thin air of high altitudes. In a state-of-the-art laboratory, we observe scientists peering into the very building blocks of our genetic code. Advanced sequencing technologies reveal the ghostly imprints of our archaic cousins woven throughout the human genome. Each segment of Neanderthal or Denisovan DNA is a window into our shared past, offering tantalizing clues about the nature of our ancient encounters and the selective pressures that shaped our species. As day turns to night once more, we contemplate the vast timescales over which this genetic intermingling has played out. In the blink of an evolutionary eye, distinct lineages that had been separated for hundreds of thousands of years came together, their reunion recorded in the DNA of every person alive today. This is a testament to the fundamental interconnectedness of the human story, a reminder that our differences are dwarfed by our shared heritage. With the rising sun, we turn our gaze to the future, where the legacy of our ancient encounters continues to shape human potential. In the complex interplay of genes inherited from Homo sapiens, Neanderthals, and Denisovans, we see the raw material for ongoing human adaptation and evolution. Each unique combination of genetic variants represents a novel solution to the challenges of survival, a living experiment in human potential. As our journey through the genetic landscape of human origins draws to a close, we are left in awe of the complex and beautiful story written in our DNA. From the intimate encounters between different human species to the grand sweep of population movements across continents, we see a tale of resilience, adaptability, and the power of diversity. In every strand of DNA, in every cell of every human being, we carry the echoes of these ancient encounters. The legacy of Neanderthals and Denisovans lives on in us, a reminder that humanity's strength lies in its ability to adapt, to merge, and to thrive through the blending of diverse lineages. As we reluctantly depart this contemplation of our intertwined origins, we carry with us a profound sense of connection to our ancient cousins and to each other. In the face of every modern human, we can now see the subtle traces of our shared past, a living testament to the enduring power of genetic heritage and the ultimate unity of the human family. As we embark on a mesmerizing journey through the mists of time, we find ourselves standing at the threshold of an extraordinary discovery, the enigmatic Denisovans, a long-lost branch of our human family tree. Behold the awe-inspiring landscape of ancient Asia, where the whispers of our distant cousins still echo through the genes of modern populations. Picture a vast, primordial wilderness stretching from the snow-capped peaks of Siberia to the lush, tropical islands of Southeast Asia. The air is thick with the scent of pine and wild orchids, carrying the promise of untold secrets waiting to be unveiled. This is the stage upon which the Denisovan saga unfolds, a tale written not in stone or parchment, but in the very essence of life itself, the DNA. As we zoom in on a remote cave high in the Altai Mountains, we witness a moment frozen in time. The flickering light of an ancient hearth illuminates the rough-hewn walls, casting dancing shadows that seem to bring the past to life. Here, in the Denisova cave, a tiny finger bone and a wisdom tooth hold the key to unlocking a chapter of human history long thought, lost to the ages. In the soft earth of the cave floor, we see footprints preserved for tens of thousands of years, the unmistakable mark of Denisovan presence. Each step tells a story of adaptation, survival, and the relentless march of evolution. These prints, alongside stone tools and animal bones, paint a vivid picture of a people who were not just survivors, but skilled hunters and craftsmen. As dawn breaks, casting its golden light across the rugged Siberian landscape, we observe a band of Denisovans emerging from their cave dwelling. Their robust frames and distinctive features set them apart from other human species, yet in their eyes, we see a spark of intelligence and curiosity that resonates across the millennia. These are not mere shadows of the past, but thinking, feeling beings whose legacy lives on in the DNA of millions. In a sun-dappled forest glade, we pause to witness a moment of Denisovan ingenuity. A skilled toolmaker shapes a piece of jasper with precision, creating a blade of remarkable sophistication. This scene hints at cognitive abilities that rival or perhaps even surpass those of their contemporaries, a tantalizing glimpse into the intellectual capacity of our long-lost cousins. As we soar higher, taking in a panoramic view of the Asian continent, we see the grand movements of ancient human populations. Like ripples in a vast genetic pool, the Denisovan influence spreads outward, touching the shores of distant lands. In the island chains of Southeast Asia and the far-flung reaches of Oceania, their genetic legacy takes root, flourishing in the DNA of populations yet to come. Zoom in on the windswept Tibetan plateau, where the air is thin and the climate unforgiving. Here, we see the profound impact of Denisovan DNA on modern human adaptation. In the robust physiques and oxygen-rich blood of Tibetan highlanders, we glimpse the ghost of Denisovan genes, a precious gift allowing human life to thrive in one of Earth's most challenging environments. As night falls over the tropical expanse of Southeast Asia, we observe a group of early modern humans making their way through dense jungle. Among them are individuals carrying Denisovan DNA, their bodies subtly adapted to the unique challenges of their environment. In their resistance to tropical diseases and their ability to thrive in humid heat, we see the living proof of how interbreeding with Denisovans enhanced our species' ability to conquer new frontiers. With the coming of dawn, we witness the power of genetic admixture in action. On a pristine beach in Papua New Guinea, we see humans displaying a remarkable attunement to their oceanic environment, a trait potentially inherited from their Denisovan ancestors. This genetic gift, passed down through generations of interbreeding, may well have been the key to the successful colonization of the vast Pacific. As we pan across time, we see the subtle but significant impact of Denisovan DNA on modern human populations. In the immune system of an Indonesian child fighting off a tropical infection, we glimpse the legacy of Denisovan genes bolstering her defenses against ancient and modern threats alike. In the keen senses of a Melanesian fisherman navigating treacherous reefs, we see the potential influence of Denisovan adaptations, honed over millennia in similar environments. In a state-of-the-art laboratory, we observe scientists peering into the very building blocks of our genetic code. Advanced sequencing technologies reveal the ghostly imprints of Denisovan DNA, woven throughout the genomes of modern Southeast Asian and Oceanian populations. Each segment is a window into our shared past, offering tantalizing clues about the nature of our ancient encounters and the selective pressures that shaped human diversity in the region. As day turns to night once more, we contemplate the vast timescales over which this genetic intermingling has played out. In the blink of an evolutionary eye, the Denisovans, a distinct lineage that had been separated from other human species for hundreds of thousands of years, came together with our direct ancestors, their reunion recorded in the DNA of millions alive today. This is a testament to the fundamental interconnectedness of the human story, a reminder that our differences are dwarfed by our shared heritage. With the rising sun, we turn our gaze to the future, where the legacy of our ancient encounters with the Denisovans continues to shape human potential. In the complex interplay of genes inherited from various human lineages, we see the raw material for ongoing human adaptation and evolution. Each unique combination of genetic variants represents a novel solution to the challenges of survival, a living experiment in human potential. As our journey through the genetic landscape of the Denisovans draws to a close, we are left in awe of the complex and beautiful story written in our DNA. From the intimate encounters between different human species in the depths of prehistory to the grand sweep of population movements across continents, we see a tale of resilience, adaptability, and the power of diversity. In every strand of DNA, in every cell of every person of Southeast Asian or Oceanian descent, we carry the echoes of these ancient encounters. The legacy of the Denisovans lives on, a reminder that humanity's strength lies in its ability to adapt, to merge, and to thrive through the blending of diverse lineages. As we reluctantly depart this contemplation of our intertwined origins, we carry with us a profound sense of connection to our ancient Denisovan cousins and to each other. In the face of every modern human, particularly those with roots in Southeast Asia and Oceania, we can now see the subtle traces of our shared past, a living testament to the enduring power of genetic heritage and the ultimate unity of the human family. The Denisovan legacy, once hidden in the shadows of prehistory, now stands as a shining example of the rich tapestry of human evolution, inviting us to marvel at the wondrous journey that has shaped our species. As we embark on an extraordinary journey through the corridors of time, we find ourselves standing at the very wellspring of human existence. Behold the awe-inspiring figure of mitochondrial Eve, the maternal ancestor from whom all living humans descend, a beacon of unity shining across the vast expanse of 150,000 years. Picture a sun-drenched savanna stretching to the horizon, its golden grasses swaying in a warm breeze that carries the whispers of countless generations. This is the cradle of humanity, the stage upon which the opening act of our species' grand story unfolds. The air thrums with potential, each molecule seeming to vibrate with the promise of the incredible journey that lies ahead. As we zoom in, we witnessed a moment of profound significance. There, beneath the sprawling canopy of an ancient acacia tree, stands a woman, our mitochondrial Eve. Her eyes, deep pools of wisdom, scan the horizon with a mixture of curiosity and determination. In her stance, we see the resilience that will be passed down through millennia. Her hands, strong yet gentle, cradle a child, the next link in an unbroken chain that stretches all the way to the present day. The golden light of dawn bands the landscape, casting long shadows that seem to reach across time itself. In this primordial Eden, life teems in every direction. Herds of gazelles band across the plain, their graceful leaps a dance of survival performed since time immemorial. In the distance, a pride of lions lounges in the growing warmth, their presence a reminder of the constant challenges faced by our ancient ancestors. As we pan across this vibrant tableau, we see the first tentative steps of humanity's great journey. Small bands of early humans move across the land, their movements a complex choreography of survival and discovery. Among them, the descendants of mitochondrial Eve carry within their cells the genetic legacy that will spawn all of human diversity. In a sheltered grove, we pause to witness a moment of tenderness and teaching. A mother, her features echoing those of mitochondrial Eve, shows her daughter how to weave tough grasses into a sturdy basket. This simple act of creation and instruction is a microcosm of human cultural transmission, a process that will lead to the flourishing of countless civilizations. As night falls, we observe a group gathered around a flickering fire, their faces illuminated by its warm glow. Stories are shared, experiences recounted, knowledge passed down. In this oral tradition, we see the seeds of human language and culture, a legacy as vital as the genetic inheritance carried in their mitochondrial DNA. With the rising sun, we witness the power of human adaptability in action. A small band crosses a sun-baked plain, their bodies lean and strong, perfectly attuned to the challenges of their environment. In their resilience and ingenuity, we see the qualities that will allow humanity to spread across the globe, carrying the genetic signature of mitochondrial Eve to every corner of the Earth. As we soar higher, taking in a panoramic view of the African continent, we see the gradual dispersal of human populations. Like ripples in a vast pond, waves of migration spread outward, each group carrying a piece of our shared maternal heritage. From the lush forests of Central Africa to the windswept coasts of the north, the children of mitochondrial Eve begin their epic journey of discovery and settlement. Zoom in on a pristine beach where the continent meets the sea. Here, we observe early humans gazing out over the endless expanse of water, their eyes filled with wonder and the stirrings of wanderlust. In this moment of contemplation, we see the spark that will drive humanity to explore beyond the horizons, to sail uncharted seas and settle unknown lands. As seasons pass in the blink of an eye, we witness the incredible diversity that springs from our single maternal source. In the snowy realms of Europe, descendants of mitochondrial Eve develop pale skin to better absorb precious sunlight. In the sun-drenched tropics, others retain darker pigmentation as protection against intense UV radiation. Yet beneath these surface differences, the mitochondrial DNA tells a story of shared origins and fundamental unity. In a verdant valley, we pause to observe the birth of a child. As the infant draws its first breath, we see the continuation of an unbroken genetic line stretching back to mitochondrial Eve. In this new life, as in every human birth across the millennia, the ancient legacy is renewed and carried forward into the future. As day turns to night once more, we contemplate the vast timescales over which this story has unfolded. In the 150,000 years since mitochondrial Eve walked the Earth, her descendants have faced countless challenges, weathered ice ages, tamed fire, developed language, and built civilizations. Through it all, the thread of mitochondrial DNA has remained unbroken, a living link to our shared past. With the dawn of a new day, we turn our gaze to the modern world, where the legacy of mitochondrial Eve lives on in every person on the planet. In bustling cities and remote villages, in the DNA of every child born, we see the culmination of an incredible journey that began with one woman in ancient Africa. As our journey through time draws to a close, we are left breathless by the magnitude of our shared heritage. From a single point of origin, humanity has blossomed into a tapestry of cultures, languages, and phenotypes of staggering diversity. Yet beneath this rich variety, the mitochondrial DNA in our cells tells a story of profound interconnectedness. In every strand of mitochondrial DNA, in every cell of every human being, we carry the echoes of our ancient mother. The legacy of mitochondrial Eve is a reminder of our fundamental unity, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of our species, and a call to recognize the bonds that connect us all. As we reluctantly depart this contemplation of our deepest origins, we carry with us a profound sense of wonder at the journey of our species. From a single woman standing on the African savanna to billions of people spanning the globe, the story of mitochondrial Eve is the story of us all. It invites us to marvel at the twists and turns of human evolution, to celebrate our diversity, and to recognize the unbreakable threads of kinship that bind all of humanity into one grand, extended family. As we embark on a transcendent journey through the annals of human history, we find ourselves standing at the very fountainhead of our paternal lineage. Behold the awe-inspiring figure of Y-chromosomal Adam, the ancestral father from whom all living men inherit their Y chromosomes, a beacon of unity spanning an unfathomable 200,000 to 300,000 years. Picture a vast, primordial landscape bathed in the golden light of an ancient dawn. Rolling hills covered in lush vegetation stretch to the horizon, punctuated by weathered rock formations that stand as silent sentinels to the passage of eons. The air is crisp and pure, untouched by the hand of industry, carrying the promise of countless generations yet to come. As we zoom in, we witness a moment of profound significance. There, atop a rocky outcrop overlooking a sweeping valley, stands a man, our Y chromosomal Adam. His eyes, deep and piercing, survey the land with a mixture of wonder and determination. In his powerful stance, we see the strength and resilience that will be passed down through millennia of sons. His hands, calloused yet capable, grip a wooden spear, a symbol of human ingenuity and the will to survive against all odds. The rising sun casts long shadows across the landscape, seeming to reach across time itself. In this primeval Eden, life flourishes in every direction. A herd of ancient elephants ambles through a distant glade, their massive forms dwarfed by the sheer expanse of unspoiled wilderness. Nearby, a saber-toothed cat slinks through the underbrush, a reminder of the constant dangers faced by our ancient forebears. As we pan across this vibrant tableau, we see the first tentative steps of humanity's great patrilineal journey. Small groups of early humans move with purpose through the terrain, their movements a complex dance of survival and exploration. Among them, the sons of Y chromosomal Adam carry within their cells the genetic legacy that will give rise to all of human paternal diversity. In a secluded clearing, we pause to witness a moment of crucial knowledge transfer. A father, his features echoing those of Y chromosomal Adam, demonstrates to his son the art of fire-making. Sparks fly as stone strikes stone, igniting a small bundle of dry grass. This mastery over flame, passed from father to son, represents a pivotal moment in human development, a skill that will allow our species to conquer new environments and unlock the secrets of the material world. As twilight descends, we observe a gathering of men around a roaring bonfire, their faces flickering in the warm glow. Tales of hunts and adventures are shared, strategies for survival discussed, and the wisdom of the elders revered. In this circle of firebite, we see the foundations of male bonding and mentorship, a tradition that will shape societies for millennia to come. With the first light of dawn, we witness the indomitable spirit of human exploration in action. A group of young men, led by an elder whose bearing speaks of direct descent from Y chromosomal Adam, sets out to cross a windswept plain. Their eyes are fixed on distant mountains, their hearts filled with the courage to venture into the unknown. In their quest for new horizons, we see the drive that will eventually lead humanity to populate every corner of the globe. As we soar higher, taking in a breathtaking view of the African continent, we see the gradual dispersal of human populations. Like branches of a mighty oak, lineages stemming from Y chromosomal Adam spread outward, each group carrying a piece of our shared paternal heritage. From the scorching deserts of the north to the lush equatorial forests, the sons of Adam begin their epic journey of discovery and adaptation. Zoom in on a rugged coastline where land meets sea in a dramatic clash of elements. Here, we observe early humans gazing out over the endless expanse of water, their eyes filled with curiosity and the stirrings of adventure. In this moment of contemplation, we see the spark that will drive men to build boats, to sail uncharted waters, and to establish new civilizations on distant shores. As seasons pass in the blink of an eye, we witness the incredible diversity that springs from our single paternal source. In the icy realms of the north, descendants of Y chromosomal Adam develop stocky builds to conserve heat. In the sun-baked savannas, others evolve long, lean limbs for efficient movement across vast distances. Yet beneath these surface adaptations, the Y chromosome tells a story of shared origins and fundamental unity. In a sheltered valley, we pause to observe a rite of passage. Young men, their faces painted with ochre, undergo trials of strength and endurance under the watchful eyes of tribal elders. This timeless ceremony represents the continuity of male lineages, a living link to Y chromosomal Adam renewed with each generation. As day turns to night once more, we contemplate the vast timescales over which this story has unfolded. In the 200,000 to 300,000 years since Y-chromosomal Adam walked the earth, his descendants have faced countless challenges, developed tools, conquered fire, created art, and built empires. Through it all, the Y chromosome has remained a constant, passed from father to son in an unbroken chain reaching back to our common ancestor. With the coming of a new dawn, we turn our gaze to the modern world, where the legacy of Y chromosomal Adam lives on in every man on the planet. From bustling metropolises to remote villages, in the DNA of every son born, we see the culmination of an incredible journey that began with one man in ancient Africa. As our journey through time draws to a close, we are left in awe of the magnitude of our shared paternal heritage. From a single point of origin, humanity has diversified into a tapestry of cultures, languages, and physical traits of staggering variety. Yet beneath this rich diversity, the Y chromosome in the cells of every man tells a story of profound interconnectedness. In every strand of Y chromosomal DNA, in every cell of every man, we carry the echoes of our ancient father. The legacy of Y chromosomal Adam is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of our species, a reminder of the common brotherhood that unites all men across time and space. As we reluctantly depart this contemplation of our deepest paternal origins, we carry with us a profound sense of wonder at the journey of our species. From a single man standing atop a primordial hill to billions of people spanning the globe, the story of Y chromosomal Adam is the story of human persistence, exploration, and triumph. It invites us to marvel at the twists and turns of human evolution, to celebrate our diversity, and to recognize the unbreakable threads of kinship that bind all of humanity into one grand, extended family, united by the enduring legacy of our most ancient father. As we embark on a mesmerizing journey through the corridors of human evolution, we find ourselves witness to one of the most profound miracles in the history of life on Earth: the birth and development of language. Behold the awe-inspiring spectacle of early humans, their minds and mouths shaping sounds into symbols, weaving the very fabric of complex communication that would set our species apart and launch us on an unparalleled trajectory of cultural and cognitive evolution. Picture a primordial landscape bathed in the golden light of a prehistoric dawn. Rolling savannas stretch to the horizon, punctuated by clusters of acacia trees and weathered rock formations. The air vibrates with potential, each molecule seeming to quiver with the imminent birth of something extraordinary. This is the cradle of human language, the stage upon which our ancestors will perform the opening act of humanity's grandest story. As we zoom in, we witness a moment of profound significance. There, in the dappled shade of an ancient baobab tree, a small group of early humans gathers. Their eyes, bright with intelligence, dart between each other and their surroundings. Watch in wonder as one raises a hand, pointing to a distant herd of antelope. From their throat emerges not just a grunt or cry, but a distinct sound, a proto-word. The others turn, their gazes following the gesture, understanding dawning in their eyes. This is communication evolving before our very eyes, a leap beyond mere instinct into the realm of shared abstract thought. The sun climbs higher, casting its radiance across a rippling river where another band of early humans has gathered. Here we observe the birth of syntax. Listen in awe as they string together not just isolated sounds, but sequences of utterances. A young mother, her eyes filled with urgency, gestures towards the water and then to her child. The complex series of sounds she produces carries a clear message. Danger lurks beneath the surface. This ability to convey abstract concepts and unseen threats marks a quantum leap in human cognitive capabilities. As we pan across the landscape, we see the power of language spreading like wildfire across different groups. In a rocky outcrop, elders teach youngsters the names of plants, animals, and celestial bodies. Each word is a key, unlocking the vast library of accumulated knowledge, allowing information to be passed down through generations with unprecedented fidelity. The air hums with the music of human speech, a symphony of communication growing ever more complex and beautiful. With the setting sun, we gather around a flickering campfire where the true magic of language unfolds. Stories are told, epic tales of hunts and journeys, of triumphs and tragedies. The storyteller's voice rises and falls, painting vivid pictures in the minds of the listeners. In these narrative threads, we see the emergence of collective memory, shared culture, and the foundations of human imagination. Language has become not just a tool for survival, but a gateway to worlds beyond the immediate and tangible. As night deepens, we observe a group of hunters planning the next day's expedition. Their whispered conversations are a testament to the strategic advantage language bestows. Complex plans are formulated, roles assigned, and scenarios discussed. This ability to coordinate, to project into the future, and to learn from the past sets these early humans apart from all other creatures on the savannah. Language has become the invisible thread binding individuals into a cohesive, adaptable unit. With the first light of dawn, we witness language's role in technological innovation. A master toolmaker demonstrates the crafting of a new type of spear, his words as precisely honed as the stone tip he shapes. Instructions flow, questions are asked and answered, improvements suggested. This rapid exchange of ideas, made possible by complex language, accelerates the pace of human progress exponentially. As we soar higher, taking in a panoramic view of the African continent, we see diverse groups of early humans, each developing their own unique dialects and languages. Like a garden of linguistic flowers, each language blooms with its own colors and fragrances, adapted to the specific needs and experiences of its speakers. Yet all share the same miraculous root, the human capacity for complex communication. Zoom in on a coastal cave, where early artists create breathtaking paintings on the rock walls. Their hands move with purpose, guided by an inner vision. But it is their words that truly bring the images to life as they discuss, debate, and refine their artistic expressions. Language has become the bridge between the inner world of imagination and the outer world of shared experience, allowing for the birth of symbolic thought and abstract representation. As seasons pass in the blink of an eye, we witness the evolution of grammatical structures. Simple utterances give way to complex sentences, tenses emerge to conceptualize past and future, and abstract concepts find voice in metaphor and analogy. Each linguistic innovation opens new realms of thought, allowing our ancestors to grapple with ideas of increasing complexity and subtlety. In a sun-dappled glade, we pause to observe a moment of profound emotional connection. Two individuals, eyes locked, exchange soft words of comfort and affection. Language has transcended its utilitarian origins to become a vessel for the deepest human emotions, fostering bonds of empathy and understanding that will form the bedrock of complex social structures. As day turns to night once more, we contemplate the vast impact of language on human cognitive evolution. The ability to externalize thoughts, to manipulate abstract concepts, and to share complex ideas has reshaped the very architecture of the human brain. In the firelit eyes of these early humans, we see the spark of self-awareness, the dawning of consciousness as we know it, kindled and fanned by the flames of language. With the rising of a new sun, we turn our gaze to the horizon of human potential that language has unveiled. The capacity for complex communication has set our species on a trajectory unlike any other in the history of life on Earth. It is the key that will unlock the doors to art, science, philosophy, and all the myriad achievements of human culture. As our journey through the birth of human language draws to a close, we are left breathless by the magnitude of this evolutionary leap. From simple vocalizations to the rich tapestry of human languages, we have witnessed the emergence of humanity's most powerful tool. Language is the mirror in which we first recognized ourselves, the chisel with which we have sculpted our understanding of the world, and the wings upon which our dreams and aspirations take flight. In every word spoken, in every story told, in every idea shared, we carry the echoes of those first tentative steps into the realm of complex communication. The legacy of language is the story of humanity itself, a tale of connection, of creativity, of the relentless quest to understand and be understood. As we reluctantly depart this contemplation of our linguistic origins, we are filled with a profound sense of wonder at the power of words to shape reality, to bridge minds, and to propel our species towards ever greater heights of achievement and understanding. As we embark on an awe-inspiring journey through the living tapestry of human evolution, we find ourselves witness to a miraculous spectacle, the ongoing adaptation of our species in real time. Behold the wonder of modern human evolution, a testament to our remarkable ability to thrive in diverse environments across the globe. Picture a vast, undulating landscape of time, stretching from the misty dawn of our species to the vibrant present. The air shimmers with potential, each molecule vibrating with the energy of countless generations, each carrying forward the torch of human adaptability. This is the stage upon which the latest act of our evolutionary drama unfolds, a living testament to the resilience and ingenuity encoded in our very DNA. As we zoom in, we witness a moment of profound significance in the sun-drenched grasslands of East Africa. Here, amidst herds of cattle that dot the landscape like living clouds, we see the miracle of lactose tolerance blossoming. Watch in wonder as a young child, eyes bright with health, drinks deeply from a gourd of fresh milk. This simple act, impossible for most of human history, represents a genetic revolution that has swept through populations of cattle herders in mere millennia, a blink of an eye in evolutionary terms. The golden light of dawn bathes rolling pastures in Europe, where we observe another facet of this dairy-driven evolution. Here, fair-skinned individuals bask in the weak northern sun, their bodies efficiently producing vitamin D despite the less intense sunlight. This pale complexion, intimately tied to the ability to digest milk into adulthood, showcases the intricate dance between diet, environment, and genetics in shaping human diversity. As we pan across to the lush forests of West Africa, we see the power of natural selection at work against one of humanity's greatest foes, malaria. In villages nestled among verdant foliage, individuals carry a genetic variation that alters the shape of their red blood cells. This sickle cell trait, while potentially harmful in its most severe form, provides a shield against the ravages of malaria. Witness the delicate balance of evolution, where even challenging traits can confer vital advantages. In the high-altitude realms of the Tibetan Plateau, we pause to marvel at another recent adaptation. Here, amidst snow-capped peaks piercing an impossibly blue sky, Tibetan individuals move with ease in the thin air. Their bodies, through a genetic change acquired from ancient Denisovan ancestors, process oxygen with remarkable efficiency. This adaptation, fine-tuned over a mere 3,000 years, allows them to thrive in an environment that leaves most humans gasping for breath. As night falls over the Amazon rainforest, we witness yet another example of human resilience. In the heart of this green labyrinth, indigenous groups display a genetic resistance to certain parasitic diseases. Their immune systems, shaped by millennia of coexistence with the rainforest's myriad pathogens, stand as living proof of humanity's ability to adapt to even the most challenging environments. With the rising sun, we find ourselves on the sun-baked shores of the Mediterranean. Here, amid olive groves and azure waters, we observe a population with a unique adaptation, an enhanced ability to process olive oil and other plant-based fats. This trait, evolved in response to the regional diet, showcases how cultural practices can drive biological change, blurring the lines between nature and nurture. As we soar higher, Taking in a panoramic view of the globe, we see the intricate tapestry of human genetic diversity. Each population carries unique adaptations, from the enhanced lung capacity of the Bajau nomads of Southeast Asia to the cold-adapted metabolism of the Inuit in the Arctic. This spectacular array of traits is a living museum of human ingenuity and resilience, each adaptation a brushstroke in the masterpiece of our species' survival. Zoom in on a bustling modern city where the crucible of human evolution continues to bubble with activity. In this melting pot of cultures and genes, we witness new selective pressures at work. The ability to thrive on processed foods, to resist the mental strain of information overload, to combat new pathogens in densely populated areas. These are the nascent adaptations shaping the humans of tomorrow. As seasons pass in the blink of an eye, we observe the lightning-fast evolution of our immune systems. In hospitals and research labs across the world, human populations grapple with new diseases, their immune responses rapidly adapting to novel threats. This ongoing arms race between humans and pathogens writes new chapters in our genetic code with each passing generation. In a sun-drenched agricultural field, we pause to witness the continued coevolution of humans and their food sources. As crops are selectively bred for higher yields and novel nutrients, human digestive systems and metabolisms subtly shift to better process these modified foods. This dance between human culture and biology showcases the unique way our species engineers not just our environment, but our very selves. As day turns to night once more, we contemplate the vast potential for future human adaptation. In laboratories around the world, scientists unlock the secrets of our genome, gaining the power to direct our own evolution. The ethical implications loom large as humanity stands on the precipice of becoming the conscious architects of our own biological destiny. With the dawn of a new day, we turn our gaze to the stars, where the next great challenge to human adaptability awaits. As we venture into the harsh environs of space and distant planets, our bodies and genes will once again be called upon to evolve and adapt. The resilience that has seen us through ice ages and plagues will be tested against the cold vacuum of space and the alien landscapes of new worlds. As our journey through the ongoing saga of human evolution draws to a close, we are left breathless by the sheer wonder of our species' adaptability. From the simple ability to digest milk into adulthood to the complex interplay of genes that allow us to thrive in every corner of our planet, we see a species still very much in the process of becoming. In every child born, in every immune system that fends off a new pathogen, in every body that adapts to a new environment or diet, we witness the continuation of a process that has shaped humanity for millions of years. Though the pace may seem slow by human standards, on the grand scale of evolutionary time, our species is changing at a breakneck pace, continuously writing new chapters in the epic story of life on Earth. As we reluctantly depart this contemplation of our ongoing evolution, we carry with us a profound sense of wonder at our place in the grand tapestry of life. We are not the end point of evolution, but a bridge between our ancestral past and the unlimited possibilities of our future. In every strand of our DNA, in every supple adaptation to our ever-changing world, we carry the promise of what humanity may yet become. A testament to the enduring power of life to adapt, to survive, and to thrive in the face of every challenge.